What's up, folks? It is the MJ Morning Show. I am MJ with Fester and Roxanne and Froggy. This is the MJ Morning Show exclusively only on Q105 at 6 o'clock exactly on a Monday. I'm trying to piece together this whole Wander Franco situation. So you're telling me that it was also a special promotional day for him when he gets yanked out of the game because of apparent allegations or rumors of an underage relationship with some girl?
What? I think, yesterday was a big game for old Wander.
I mean, this is nuts.
And he wasn't even there, right?
Well, he was there for part of the game. They pulled him out.
Oh, man.
You don't know the story. Hold on. Yes, Andrew, yes.
Well, he didn't play at all. He wasn't in the game to start with.
He was in the dugout.
Right.
And then they pulled him out of the dugout. They made him leave the field. So he was in the dugout, and then they pulled him out. I think it was like fifth. Here's the latest. This is from the St. Pete Times. I can't. The Tampa Bay Times. I still call it the St. Pete Times.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Hey, where's the Tampa Tribune this morning? Is that outside? Is that outside the front door?
The Tampa Tribune is now an apartment complex.
Yeah. So, from the Tampa Bay Times, Major League Baseball is looking into social media posts concerning all-star shortstop Wander Franco. The Rays confirmed Sunday night. The posts, which went viral Sunday on Twitter, or whatever the hell they call it now, alleged that Franco, 22 years old, has been involved in an inappropriate relationship with a minor. Man, that's pretty crazy. This is a statement. During today's game, we were made aware of the social media post. During the game. I
mean, they're warming up, right?
We were made aware of the social media posts that are circulating regarding Wander Franco.
Well, you can read this stuff?
Team said in a statement, it appeared on Twitter. So that's where the allegations were originally made. No. So that's a statement that was put out by the Rays 2 hours after the Rays lost to the Cleveland Indians. See, I can't call them the Guardians either. Sorry. It's like St. Pete Times, Cleveland Indians. I'm kicking it old school, baby.
Yeah, you are.
So
You're stuck.
So what? Cleveland's now what? The Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's
and that galaxy apparently is just northern Ohio.
Yeah, so the Rays lost to the Cleveland Indians 9-2. We take the situation seriously and are in close contact with Major League Baseball as it conducts its due diligence. Franco was not in the Sunday lineup, despite it being Wander Franco snapback hat giveaway night for kids 14 and under. And I guess the allegations are no, I don't think it's that. No. All right, that was a cheap shot.
Man.
Listen, is this confirmed or is this just a rumor?
Was he was in trouble earlier in the season for just slacking or work ethic or something?
That was on the field stuff, though.
Yeah, that was on the field stuff earlier in the season.
Hustling,
I mean, this is a 22-year-old kid with massive money on the table. I mean, Rays signed him to a massive deal. Get to that here in a second. Yeah, let's see. Franco was not in the Sunday lineup. He was in the dugout. And I guess they yanked him out of the dugout. Did I see the fifth inning or something? Yeah, fifth inning, they pulled him out of the dugout and sent him back to the locker room. Rays manager Kevin Cash.
Where's the text? I want to read them.
Said before the game, the decision to sit Franco was to get him off his feet. Asked after the game if anything more went into the decision. He said, no, just a day off. So, how do you give a guy a day off when it's like his name on a snapback hat night?
That's an easy political answer.
That's weird. Yeah, it is.
I went to a funeral that Kevin Cash was at. His wife is so hot. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
When a follow-up question referenced speculation on social media, Cash acknowledged that he was aware of it.
Yeah.
So I guess a reporter said, hey, does this have anything to do with the fact that there are allegations about Franco having an underage relationship?
How old's the underager?
Don't know. I mean, listen,
God.
I have not seen. Hey, Andrew, can you find the screenshots for us for later on? Can you find the screenshots of the claims, the allegations, the posts?
You're an MLB player. You're making $100 million. You're 22, and you could get any girl you want. What are you doing?
You know, I want to say, I thought I had the numbers here because I saw them yesterday. I saw them last night. But he signed this massive deal.
It's like $183 million.
Yes, exactly. It's like 182, 183 million is just a whole lot of money. I mean, just a massive deal. Yeah, I think I have another story with the actual numbers here, but
he signed an 11-year, $182 million contract with the Rays.
Yeah, I have it right here.
Just show anybody at a bar that contract.
11-year, $182 million deal. Then an option for 2033 that could be worth $223 million. I knew I had the numbers in my pile. I just couldn't find them.
My goodness.
22 years old with a $182 million 11-year contract. Signed that in November of 2021. And then 11 years later in 2033. So into his early 30s, another potential $223 million deal. And now you got these crazy allegations of an improper relationship with an underage girl. And again, I haven't seen any proof of this. I haven't seen any confirmation of this. You can't take this story to the bank, but apparently it is being investigated. We have Major League Baseball looking into this, and it's a rumor and an allegation at this point, but clearly it's causing some waves.
We need to find the texts.
I know, I can't find them. What the hell?
Well, it's not text. It's social media posts. Andrew, have you had any luck finding the original social? What about Barstool or one of those kind of websites? See if they have anything there. Remember back in the day, Evan Longoria and
his bat?
Yeah, his personal crotch bat.
Yeah.
And that whole deal.
That seems like
Evan Shortgoria.
Seems like small potatoes compared to this big Wander case.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we'll follow this thing, see what's going on. Hey, we're just getting rolling here. It is an early Monday morning here on the MJ Morning Show, and thanks for being an early adopter of the show. We appreciate you hanging in. And remember, 3 a day. MJ 3 a day. We ask that you tell 3 people that might not listen to the MJ Morning Show to give us a shot. So if you love the MJ Morning Show, go ahead and tell 3 people to listen to the MJ Morning Show. Maybe friends, coworkers, whomever. Just say, hey, you're listening to the MJ Morning Show. What are you listening to? Yeah, why don't you give MJ and the crew a shot on Q105, 104.7 FM? We'd highly appreciate it. 6:08 here on the MJ Broadcast Traffic with Pat, and we're back in a second. Hang on.
All right, a big mess already on the crosstown due to...
MJ Morning Show, IQ 105. MJ and the crew here Monday morning. Hey, I want to thank someone quickly. And then I got some business I want to take care of. Roxanne, I got a question for you, if you don't mind. A little early morning query.
Okay.
If you don't mind. First of all, I want to thank Brian and the stormwater crew with the city of St. Petersburg because they fixed the giant hole in the middle of our street just before you turn into the Beasley Media Group, Q105, and more studios here in the old Koger Center Executive Park. Yeah, there was a giant. And Froggy, you ran over that cone how many times?
3 times. Only 3.
So the cone was in the middle of the road. We had another one of those little sinkholes in the road where, like underwater pipe leakage or whatever it is. I think they said it was like a water box underneath the whatever the hell it is. It causes those dips in the road where the asphalt dips in, it dimples, it craters, and then as the dirt is washed out, then it cracks and you get a hole. And we had another big hole in the road, and it was marked with a traffic cone. And Froggy ran it over 3 times.
I forgot about it every day.
But it's orange. It is
I
bright.
Drive at night.
You drive what?
At night.
What
You said it's orange.
What are you speaking like Hal Herman now?
That's right, Hal Herman.
Is that your real?
I actually don't see.
So, Froggy,
Yeah.
it was a thin cone. It wasn't a big cone.
Yeah.
It wasn't like one of those Bob barricades.
And you don't see it till last second because you're turning in your lights.
The cone was in the hole, so it was already down a foot. So it was really just like a little orange, little teepee
No
cone.
one.
Yeah, it was
All right, Fessa,
stupid.
did you run over it?
I stopped short of hitting.
Okay. Roxanne, did you run over it?
I don't go that
Oh,
way.
you come in a different way. That's
I have my own
right.
potholes I have to
Yeah,
dodge the way I go.
Right. So I saw it. I didn't run it over, but I want to thank Brian and the stormwater crew, City of St. Pete. They got out pretty quickly. They fixed this thing. I forgot. They fixed it last week, and I forgot to mention because as I'm pulling out of the parking lot, because we saw the same crew. Remember the last hole we had?
Right.
That hole took like 6 months to fix, and I guess they were all backed up. They get the work orders. I mean, they don't decide what holes to fix. They get the work orders on what holes to fix around town with caved-in streets. But for whatever reason, this time around, man, it was done within just a couple of days. Well, it was at least 3 days because Froggy ran over the cone 3 times.
Speaking of Froggy, may I have a second? 1 second.
That's
Well, maybe like a little more.
Well, you kind of alluded that you needed some.
Yes.
Because I just mentioned a few minutes ago over that fabulous award-winning Mariah Carey song.
It was really good.
I said that Froggy's got something this morning. So yeah, go ahead, Froggy.
At about 7:30-ish, or whatever you think, I mean, it is your show, I would like to present...
No, it's all of our show. It's
no, you tell us every day it's your show.
I guess it does say MJ Morning Show.
Yeah, it's your show.
Yeah, all right.
And I would like to have some time during the prime time of the morning show. Would you say around 7:30-ish, is that?
Yeah, 7:30 is pretty big time.
I would like to open, for all of you, what's inside this box right here. Do you see the box?
Oh, wait a sec. Do we have a new...
Do you see the box?
Wait a minute. Do we have a new mystery box?
It's a mystery delivery box.
Mystery delivery box.
Hold on. Did you get this to your house?
Yes, I did.
Did you order something?
No, I did not.
Oh, wait a sec. So Froggy's holding an Amazon box.
You want to hold it? Don't open it.
Hang on a minute.
Don't open it.
I'm not going to open it.
You will not believe what I accidentally got delivered.
Oh, you've taped it shut as
So
well.
you know what's in it.
Oh, boy, do I.
Okay, so
I
Who
love...
was supposed to get it?
Well, don't say the name on there.
There's a name on there.
Definitely don't.
Oh, there's a name on there.
He lives 2 streets over from me.
Oh, you know him.
No, I don't think Froggy knows him.
No, I don't know
No,
him.
Froggy just said he lives 2 streets over. It doesn't
Gotcha.
mean he knows the name.
I don't know who that
He can
is.
see the address.
You see the address.
Yeah, the address. That'll
Don't say the name, please. Because what got delivered to my house accidentally
Yes.
might be the most amazing thing to ever happen to me in my life.
Won't this guy know if he listens to the show that this
don't
was delivered
know.
to you? Hey, I got one on order.
I would imagine he will know it's his.
Mystery delivery. Hold on, I need some reverb on this. Hold on a sec. Let me add some reverb. Mystery delivery.
I just noticed that we got mailed something.
Froggy. Well, it wasn't mailed. This is...
Well, yeah, what is it?
Yeah, it's Amazon delivery.
Amazon,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
not mailed.
Is that not being mailed, I guess?
No, this is the Amazon, those gray and blue trucks.
It's a delivery. It was sitting on my front porch.
Yeah, it's the Amazon trucks that you see all over town delivering Amazon. It's not. It didn't come from FedEx or UPS. No. It didn't come from the U.S. Postal Service.
Isn't by definition
Amazon Prime? It says it right on the box.
Mail is only delivered by the Postal Service.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, and everything else is parcels and packages.
It's a Prime delivery. It's an Amazon Prime box, and I'm holding up the box right now. Should I aim the label and the name toward MJTV?
No, because when you find out what's in that, dude, I can't even explain it. I cannot wait. Can we just open it now? I can't wait.
Hold on.
I mean,
you don't understand, MJ. You might think. Have you ever got something mailed to you accidentally, like an Amazon delivery?
I think I've received a package
I don't
that didn't
think-
belong to my
And what do? You take it to the person?
Yeah, usually guys like 2-3 houses down, or it goes to my neighbor Terry or something.
Listen, we've had in the past, like years ago, when I used to have a mailbox, we occasionally get a letter that's missorted and it ends up in your mailbox. And a lot of times it's just like next door, you just hand it over. Occasionally get something from a. But listen, I can't tell you the last time I had a missed delivery. I don't think I've ever gotten
I've never gotten
box.
one like this.
All right, so Froggy, you said you wanted to open this thing up during prime time, like
Yes.
7:30. Now you're like
7:30.
But wait a minute, you just said a minute ago. Can we open it up now?
Because I'm so excited, I can't hold it in. I want to tell you guys what it is so bad. I wanted to call you so bad when I saw what was. It's unbelievable.
You never feel that way.
You won't believe it.
Can I shake the box?
Shake the box.
And so you're going to keep it.
You could sit here and guess all day. You would never believe what is in that thing.
Okay, all right.
Man,
I'm intrigued.
It is one of the most unbelievable things.
Okay.
All right, I'm holding the box, folks. You can see. You think the resolution's good enough if I quickly flip the...
No,
don't do that.
People can pause it.
Yes.
What are you talking about? They go return it, they pause it.
I mean,
I just flipped the
Stop
box.
flipping it. Stop flipping it.
You're pissing me off
dude.
now.
Oh, wait a minute. The flap just came open.
God. No,
put it
MJ.
down.
You're going to ruin the surprise.
Froggy, get the box back from him.
Give it to me.
So I shouldn't look inside?
No.
Get the box.
Not yet.
All right, hang on
In
a
due
minute.
time,
7:30.
We'll find out.
I
soon
thought it was
enough.
taped. It was like just kind of...
I put a little flimsy Scotch tape. You broke it already.
All
I'll
right.
retape.
He didn't think you would flip the box.
Wow.
This is,
I am intrigued. I love it.
I tell you.
The mystery delivery box from Amazon, which we will open up in an hour. It's 6:28 right now. We will open the box up at 7:30, so an hour and 1 minute from right now. And Froggy, dude, you're built.
If you think I'm building it up too much, you could punch me directly in my wiener. I swear to God, you can. I promise you.
You are hyping this. I mean,
Dude, when I saw this, I almost died. Literally.
All right, the promo's working on me. All right, listen. If I'm intrigued, if the big old promo teaser is working on me, then
Dude, I'm telling you.
I'm guessing it's interesting other folks that are listening.
Somebody in here might drop dead when they see this.
Really?
You might.
What are you? It's an Amazon delivery. What do you mean?
It's not just Amazon delivery.
Dude, it's an Amazon delivery. What do you mean someone could drop dead
The
in
building
here?
might explode.
All right, is it a threat?
Yeah, is it
Hold
a
on.
No, there's no. It's not a bomb. It's not a
Bomb
bomb.
making
You
materials?
said the building might explode.
With amazingness.
Look, the worst thing to say is what
With
you just said.
incredibleness. No.
All right.
There's no bomb.
You got me hooked. I'm intrigued. All right, an hour from right now, 7:30, we will open the box up live on the air. It's an Amazon Prime delivery. And Froggy, you're like, it's under your arm now. Dude, it's under your arm.
I was just showing Fesh the name.
Oh, the name on the label.
I'm gonna puke.
What are you? Hold on, why? Dude, what are you doing?
I'm too excited. I do it.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You throw up when you're excited?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? All right, Roxanne, I got to address something
Okay.
with you. I'm just curious about something. I've got early morons in the news coming up next. Oh, Trip a Day is back. We start Trip a Day. How'd you like to win a fabulous getaway to Plantation on Crystal River? Yeah, we're giving away the next Trip a Day. This is brand new. It's starting all over again. And Trip a Day is back. And just like what we did some previous contests, we're going to do the special song that I'm going to reveal in the 9 o'clock hour. So sometime between 9 and 9:20 this morning, I'm going to tell you what today's song is. You listen for today's song, guaranteed to play before 6 o'clock during the workday. And when you hear it, just be the seventh caller and win the latest Q105 Trip a Day, which is the Plantation on Crystal River. Nice getaway. All right, so heads up. That's on the way today here on Q105 and the MJ Morning Show. 6:31. We'll do early morons in the news next, and I got a question for you, Roxanne. First up when we get back, so heads up. Now, if you're... This is Q105, conveniently located on your FM dial at 104.7 FM. I am MJ with Roxanne and Fester and Froggy. 6:40 here on a Monday morning, and early morons in the news are on deck. Get to that here in a second. Good pile of idiots this morning. First, though, Roxanne, it just happened again. I wanted to address something earlier from the first segment of the show, but it just occurred just a few seconds ago.
And what's that?
You're running around like a cockroach this morning. Can I ask?
I don't like the comparison to a cockroach,
Yeah,
although they do outlive
things.
everybody, or they outlive.
No, it's like I'm
survive.
talking about the scurrying. It's not outliving everyone.
Surviving nuclear attacks.
Yeah, I thought that's what you're referring to. That you always heard that. Yeah, the cockroaches are the only thing that'll survive a nuclear attack. No, you're scurrying around all over the place, like the opening segment of the show. Mm-hmm. We're doing the opening segment. It's 6:00. And we usually do, 6, 7, 8 minutes for our opening segment of the program. And we're not even done, and you're running out of the studio. And then you disappear for the entire commercial break. Then you scurry back in just as we're getting back on the air. And then just a minute ago, you're running all over the place. I'm telling you, it's like you're all hyped up. And what's going on?
So if it was is it the act of scurrying? Is it the speed at which I'm moving? If I kind of slunk out, it wouldn't have been brought up.
But where are you disappearing to? What are you doing?
She's a busy woman.
Yeah. Okay. So I went down the hall. I caught up with Meredith. First break.
Hold on. What was so important that you're leaving you're walking out of the studio before we're even done with the segment?
I borrowed something of hers, and I just was like, "Oh, I don't want to forget and put it in my bag and not get it back to her. It was in my hand."
But you walk away from your microphone when we're still actually on the air?
When was that? I never did that.
It was the opening segment.
Yeah, but that's when you were like, traffic's next. As soon as you start your traffic deal, I'm like, okay, that's time to move. You're not going to go, traffic's next. Oh, Roxanne, I want to ask you something else. You're never going to do that.
May I ask what you borrowed that you had to rush and leave the studio like the place was on fire?
That's a good question.
What was it? What did you borrow?
Under eye concealer.
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
I texted her on the way, and I was like,
I
can't find my under eye concealer. Can I have some? And so that's what I just borrowed from her.
It's Monday morning at 6 a.m. What do you need?
I'm tired. I got bags under my eyes. I need under eye concealer.
Oh, because you're so vain that you got to worry about MJTV?
Do we have to really have this discussion again? I'm happy to let you borrow the under eye concealer if that's what. If it's.
Are you saying I have? You're saying I have bags under my eyes?
No. I mean just slightly.
I mean, concealer.
You only get 6. What do you get? 2 hours of sleep a night? Isn't that your claim to fame?
He's getting much more rest these days.
Getting a little more. Yeah, exactly.
No, you don't need any of that.
Listen, I was just curious. All right, early morons in the news, and then, folks, if you missed it, there is something big happening at 7:30.
That really should be all you're talking about, is promoting that.
So the only thing we got to be talking about is promoting the 7:30 box opening?
Yes, that's it.
All right, folks, we have a big reveal. I don't know what it is. Fester doesn't know what it is. Roxanne doesn't know what it is. You, the listener, you don't know what it is. Froggy apparently had an Amazon Prime delivery box misdelivered to his house. And I did see Froggy's in possession of this box, and it was dropped off on your front porch?
Yes, sir.
And it is addressed to somebody else. It's not even Froggy's address. I mean, the box was, literally.
I don't understand how they made such an awful mistake.
Oh, it's not even your street, right?
No,
it's 2 streets over. So, folks, coming up at 7:30, Froggy wants me to open up the box live on the air to reveal the contents.
Oh, what's your problem, Fester? You don't think it's going to be that great?
No, I think it's going to be fantastic.
Okay, good.
There is a lot of hype on this, man. This ought to pay off.
I've never seen you sell something like this.
This must pay. This better pay off, Froggy.
I'm just thinking about what a dirtbag you are for just not instantly returning the package and instead opening it up.
Please. I thought about it for a while.
If I knew the street, if I knew this was 2 streets over, I would drive it over and ring the doorbell. Hey, the Amazon person misdelivered this.
I could have done that.
You could have.
But then we wouldn't have the most amazing thing to talk about at 7:30. Okay? So thank you.
All right, 45 minutes away, folks. 7:30, right here live on the MJ Morning Show.
It's so exciting. You're almost throwing up over it because of the
almost did throw
amazingness.
up, yes.
All right, we're eating into early morons in the news. Let's go. I had this last week. I didn't get around to it, but I really like this story. A Florida doctor left pie in his office fridge overnight, and now that is part of a criminal investigation. Say what?
How's that happen?
A chiropractor down in Southwest Florida was, I guess, drooling, salivating. He was just jonesing for that pie, some homemade coconut cream pie.
Ooh, that's a good pie.
That was in his office fridge. He was just dreaming about it. He wanted. This all happened at the Suncoast Injury Centers in Fort Myers. What is this, like a chiropractic deal? You get in a car wreck and you got to go see, get a job, whatever. So Suncoast Injury Centers. But when the doctor looked in the fridge for the pie that he had left in there overnight, it was gone. What the hell happened to the pie? The pie was gone. Well, that's when he realized the place had been robbed. So other things were taken, including the pie. What robber goes into the fridge at the office?
Probably starving.
What the hell? Listen to this. I had very simple goals. This Kent Messer from Suncoast Injury Centers, this chiropractor, Kent Messer, he did an interview with NBC2 down in Fort Myers, and he said that the desserts container contained a few crumbs. I just wanted to get to the office, get my slice of pie, and get on with the day. Oh, he was in the first thing in the morning. He was gonna what? He was gonna start his day with pie.
You knew it was in the fridge. Nobody else goes in there. You know it's waiting for you. I'm gonna go to work, have the pie, crack back.
Yeah, I'm looking at part of the actual incident report from the Lee County Sheriff's Office. Deputies responded to the business at 10:30 a.m. This is last Tuesday, in reference to a burglary and grand theft that had occurred. Messer reported one drawer was left open as well as a cabinet door, and soon noticed items that were normally organized were left all disheveled and all in disarray. After he looked in the fridge, he saw the pie made by his wife with an estimated value of $5 had been eaten. He realized the office had been ransacked, burglarized. Also missing was a transport case with metal hinges. What the hell is that?
Nice score.
A transport case with metal hinges valued at $125, filled with medical equipment. That equipment was valued at $1,500.
Wow, they didn't really get away with a lot.
The point of entry was likely the emergency exit door in one of the treatment rooms. According to the report, the exterior of the building showed fresh pry marks. So the crook pried the door open to get in and stole pie? Who steals medical equipment from a chiropractor's office and goes into the fridge and then eats a slice of pie?
It's a crime of opportunity.
That's a Fester deal right there.
Let me tell you something I'm always in the mood for. A slice of pie. A good piece of pie, especially like a custard pie.
How about Perkins? Perkins still does. I haven't been to Perkins in a long time. This
Village Inn has the best.
Yeah, Village Inn is the one that has the pies.
Perkins has the pies.
Perkins has like the bakery up front. Do they still do that? I've been to Perkins in 10 plus years, but
yeah, I think it's been that long for myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of these great places have pies, homemade pies. I went down to Yoder's in Sarasota a couple months ago.
Oh, Yoder's. Yoder. Is our buddy still there? Have you seen him?
I didn't see him the last 2 trips, but
I want some of their chicken.
I think he's
their
still
fried
the owner.
their fried chicken is great down at Yoder's.
But I'm always in the mood for a pie. If I am a thief,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
looking
checking.
in the fridge. Yeah,
I'm just checking.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's a nutty story.
He says his wife's pie is fantastic.
it's like Saving Silverman when Jack Black broke into the house and stole the pasta and started eating it. It's just like
Stole
that.
pasta? Yeah. What movie's that?
Saving Silverman.
Yeah, I think I missed that.
Oh,
I think
it's
I
a
missed that
classic.
Jack Black classic.
What about American Pie? Did you see that pie
I
scene?
did
Well, that
see
was a
that.
different kind of pie.
I forgot what that was about. Can you tell me exactly what happened there?
What did
Roxanne,
he do?
what happened in the American Pie scene? Can you tell me?
Yeah, he was
Yeah, we know.
bleeping.
I forgot. He was what?
Eating it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. He was
bleeping the pie.
He was what? What was he doing? What was he doing to the pie?
He was bleeping.
What kind of pie was it?
I forget. Was it apple pie?
Was it hot, warm apple pie?
I think so.
I think it was.
I think it was.
Hey, fun movie fact: they bought that from Costco.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That the prop pie was bought at Costco?
yeah. I read. I went down a rabbit trail of like 20 facts of American Pie the movie, and I was like,
Wow.
oh, click.
that's cool.
It was a listicle, and like number 4 was the pie was bought at Costco.
All right, 6:50 at the MJ Morning Show, man. I'm looking forward. We're just over half an hour away, 40 minutes away from the unveiling of whatever's in the mystery box, the Amazon misdelivered to Froggy's house. I can't wait. 7:30, the big reveal right here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, I still have a couple of additional morons in the news. I got another food item we'll get to. I don't know what's going on in hotels in Nashville. But we got another. Remember the manager sucked on the toes of a guest in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
There's another Nashville hotel story. What the hell's going on up there? All right, hold on. All that next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105 on this busy Monday. International Diamond Center, folks. IDC is... Anticipation in this room is dynamic. The anticipation in this room is dramatic. It is 7:02 at the MJ Morning Show. At 7:30 this morning, we will unveil. We will do the big reveal in Froggy's misdelivered Amazon package. So Froggy, 7:30 is just 28 minutes away. That is when I will open up the box. Live on the air, Froggy wants me to what? Open the box, reach in. How many things are in? Is it just one item in the box?
There's 2 items in the box, and I covered the name in case you want to play any more games. And
Oh, you covered
Put it in front of the camera.
I made Andrew go back and look and make sure you couldn't get a screen grab of it, and you couldn't. You're lucky.
You covered the name.
Yeah, but I don't want the people's names, especially when you see what it is.
Hey, how's MJ the lucky one? It sounds like the guy's the lucky one, not having his name on it.
If you're not sure what's going on, Froggy, when did this arrive? What day?
It was a Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. So
A surprise little delivery.
Well, hold on. Did you call me Saturday or Sunday?
I called you Saturday.
Oh, that's right. You called me Saturday.
Yeah.
So Froggy's like, oh, my God, you're not going to believe it was just delivered to. So
I had to prime the pump a little bit.
Froggy tips
I
me
was
off.
so excited. I could not stop laughing when I was talking to MJ. I was dying.
He tips me off over the weekend. And, Froggy has, earlier today, he requested time at 7:30.
Yes.
Froggy, with a package to open up. So Froggy kind of primed the pump in hour number 1. I knew that, he had this missed delivery, but then he says to me, hey, I need a little bit of time this morning. I've got a package, and, well,
I think I'm just going to hand it to you, and I'm just going to have you open it, and unless somebody else wants to open it and get your reaction,
All right,
it's up to you how you want to do it.
So the contents are going to be interesting? Is that what you're suggesting?
Oh, boy, yes. Yes.
Well, I mean, how interesting can it be? It's Amazon. It's an Amazon delivery.
I mean, they sell everything on Amazon,
All
and
right.
I mean everything.
So hang on. So 7:30 is just minutes away. We are 26 minutes away, and we'll open up the package live on the air. It's the mystery package, misdelivered to Froggy's house. This was an Amazon delivery for 2 streets over. It's in Froggy's neighborhood, just not even on his street. How did the Amazon driver make this mistake?
Dude, I don't know.
All right, coming up in just a bit here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. It's on the way. Oh, also, don't forget the trip a day is back, and people love this thing. We give away a getaway. It's the Q105 MJ trip a day, and we're doing it again. We're starting today. So between 9 and 9:20, I'm going to tell you what song to listen for. Listen for the entire day, and it's guaranteed before the end of the workday to play. Whatever song I tell you is going to come up today, then be the 7th caller, and you'll win the MJ trip a day, and it's going to be a 3-day staycation at Plantation on Crystal River. 3-day getaway. That's nice. So trip a day is back. And people love Trip a Day here on the MJ Morning Show and on Q105. A couple of things here. I have something for your mental health, and the question is, are you psychologically resilient? Get to that in just a second. First, though, you remember what I teased before the break? I asked the question, what the hell is going on in Nashville, Tennessee hotel rooms? We had that insane story, I don't know, a couple of months ago, where the night manager, was that a Hilton?
It was a Hilton property, yes.
Hilton, was Hilton also your latest Wambuki?
No, that was a Hyatt.
That was a Hyatt.
Oh, geez, yeah, Fester. You guys are doing, over the weekends, I'm getting all kinds of calls and messages from these guys. I got Froggy on Saturday. I think yesterday, Fester says, hey, man, guess what I did over the weekend? Hold on, we'll get to that coming up.
And I was out with one of your best friends that I was trying to steal your friends this weekend.
Yeah,
shady.
I'm all concerned about that. All right. So I don't know what is going on in Nashville, but we did the story a couple of months ago. The night manager at a Hilton hotel used the master key card to get into a guest's room inside the hotel. The guest is in bed in the middle of the night, wakes up to find The front desk clerk, the nighttime manager, sucking on his toes in the hotel. Now, I've heard of Hilton Honors, but that's
quite a perk. That is quite the perk.
I have a diamond member.
Yes, we're testing out Hilton Honors now. Yeah, includes middle of the night toe sucking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lester just pulled up the image of him again. I mean, I'm sorry, but that guy just look. If you said quickly, Roxanne, would he suck your toes? Yes, that's him.
The
That
guy,
is him.
he reeks like sex pervert, doesn't
He
he?
suck Fester's
I mean,
toes.
seriously. The dude, you look at the mugshot of the night manager at that Hilton who was sucking the guest toe.
Yes.
How does this happen? How does the front desk nighttime manager clerk, how the hell does he think that he could go into a guest room, go to the foot of the bed, peel up the covers, and suck on toes? The guy awakes. Well, also, remember, this was it was a public service announcement as well. Just a reminder to throw that bar across. That little safety bar. And that should work in most cases, but I think, don't hotels have a little tool that they can open those up if they have to,
Yeah,
right?
I saw a video of like a coat hanger that you slip on the other side.
Yeah,
and it closes.
In the case of an emergency, if the bar is thrown and a guest becomes incapacitated, but you wouldn't want to use that to break in to suck toes. But anyway, the question is, what the hell is going on in Nashville, Tennessee hotels? Listen to this one. Woman finds man showering in her room after arson. Say, what? What is this, a game of Mad Libs? What is going on?
Yeah, make up the craziest word.
A man is accused of several crimes in hotels that are across the street from each other on Broadway, including arson, aggravated burglary, vandalism, disorderly conduct, and trespassing. Police said officers arrived at the Grand Hyatt. So we got the Hilton, we got the Hyatt. After receiving reports of someone stealing and trespassing on the property on Monday night, they were, this was last week, that's where they found hotel security detaining a 62-year-old guy. Security told officers that this Timothy McNichols was caught on camera stealing a hotel employee's scooter from the garage, coming back without it. According to the arrest report, they recognized the suspect, and he also started fires. So police recognized him because he was a suspect of vandalism and started fires earlier in the day at the Holiday Inn Express, which is across the street.
He's got a lot of issues with hotels.
Oh, my God. The arrest report says a manager at the Holiday Inn Express found McNichols lighting a small fire in a stairwell. He's also accused of pulling 3 fire alarms on several floors, breaking a tamper switch on the wall, causing burn marks, $1,000 in property damage. The hotel had to shut down its elevator, call for emergency maintenance, according to the report. But this is nuts. The report states that pictures were taken of him before he was removed from the Holiday Inn Express, but then he ran across to the Grand Hyatt. While he was being detained, officers were flagged down by a guest at the Holiday Inn who said that McNichols had broken into her hotel room, eaten her food, damaged some of her property. Officers found the guy's wallet, shirt, and shoes in the guest's hotel room. The guest told officers she returned to her hotel room earlier to find the door ajar, and the dude is taking a shower with his boots on.
What?
What is going on here?
Something's not right here. There's some kind of mental health issue going on with
You
this
think
guy.
so?
I mean, unless he really had dirty boots and
Well,
was trying to do 2 things at once.
Or, methamphetamine or something like that. That is just insane. All right, now, from a psychological standpoint, a Harvard psychologist is saying that if you use any of these 9 phrases every day, you're more emotionally resilient than most other people.
Oh, my gosh.
So this is a Harvard psychologist. Folks, this is Ivy League, baby.
What do they know?
This is Ivy League. What do they know?
What are they? That's all hyped up.
So if you're grieving, if you're having a tough time in life, this psychologist says if you use any of these 9 phrases, so I don't think you have to use all 9. You can use any of them. So I guess maybe even just 1 out of 9? Or are you better off if you use 2 out of 9? You ready for the phrases?
Anybody who uses 9 phrases seems like a bit much to me.
I can get through this. Whatever's happened, I can get through this.
Who uses that phrase?
Listen,
I say it every day. I say it at the beginning of the show.
If you got a problem, then you get a hold of the Harvard psychologist, okay?
In traffic.
Next, I'm not going to let myself be a victim. That's what the lady should have said at that hotel where the dude's taking a shower in his boots.
Yeah, but even when you say the word victim, then the word victim's in your head. Switch it up. Say, I am going to be a protagonist. You know what I mean? Like opposite of victim. Rather than, you see what I'm saying? Like, don't even have the word victim in your vocabulary.
Listen, I'm just saying what the Harvard psychologist is saying here.
I am not going to be a victim of Roxanne's ramblings.
All right. Number 3, life is hard. Number 4, this
wait,
too.
Wait. You're supposed to say life is hard?
Yes, life is hard. So you're supposed to acknowledge.
This guy's an idiot.
Once you acknowledge life is hard.
Are you calling? You're
Life
calling
is
the
I'm from Harvard.
You're calling the Harvard psychologist an idiot?
Life's tough.
All right.
How about say life is great?
Number 4, this too shall pass. I know people. I've never said that in my
Bunch
life.
of fridge
Number
magnets.
5, what can I learn from this?
Yeah, I've never said that.
Number 6, I need some time. Number 7, I still have things to be grateful for. So what? All hell breaks loose. It feels like a brick wall has fallen on your face, but you say, I still have things to be grateful for.
Okay.
You get decapitated on Space Mountain. And
Still.
I still have things to be grateful for. Number 8, it is what it is.
Oh, it's my favorite. That is my favorite.
That might be the best on the list.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Listen, it doesn't lie.
Is it the best?
It is what it is. And then number
It is what it
9,
is.
finally, number 9. Again, this is a Harvard psychologist saying, yeah, if you use any of these 9 phrases every day, you're more emotionally resilient than most other people. Number 9 and final is, let it go, is I'm letting this go. Just if something is just pissing you off, if it's grating on you, you just got to move on, and you just gotta let it go. So there you go. That's the list. 9 phrases that the Harvard, and Roxanne is calling this individual what, a quack BS artist? Is that it?
Are you saying these 9 phrases to yourself? Are you talking to yourself, saying them while you're driving in the car? That's a little bit more tolerable.
No, you walk into
into
Publix and blurt it out.
This too shall pass, everybody. I like a pub sub, please.
7:14 at the MJ Morning Show next, ladies and gentlemen. In the next segment, minutes away, we're going to open up Froggy's mystery Amazon delivery box. That's next on the MJ Morning Show. Don't move. Let's talk about your carpet.
What's in the damn box?
Oh.
I hear Hadley's in the back seat. What's in the box? Tell MJ to do it before I have to go to school.
What movie was that? What's in the box?
What time do they?
They're in the car now.
What time do they get dropped off?
I think Hudson gets dropped off in the next 5 or 6 minutes, and Hadley maybe the next 10 or 15 minutes.
All right. Well,
they'll hear it.
It is now 7:26. The big reveal happens at 7:30. We're 4 minutes away.
Yeah, I was like, hey, everybody get out of the house, okay? First question, what's in the box? I don't know what's in the box. And Hadley's like, tell MJ to do it before I go to school.
We're coming out of the song. I'm like, MJ Morning Show. And I look at Fester, and he's like got this look of like concern or near panic on his face.
Yeah, I thought something was wrong at the house.
I thought your roof caved in or something. And then they want to know when we're going to do the reveal.
No, I just don't need some 11-year-old bossing me around. Do it before I go to school. No, we'll do it when we do it.
I love it. Hey, how often do I talk about tennis on this show?
Oh, we're big tennis fans around
I
here.
love tennis.
Yes.
All season.
Seriously,
it is the season.
how often do I talk about tennis on the show?
We talk about pickleball more than tennis.
Yeah.
The answer is I talk about tennis virtually never. Well, listen, only when there's something great. Like, who's the dude that smashed his racket during the U.S. Open? We talked about that.
Oh,
He's like
tough
famous.
name to say. I can't.
What's his name? Is it?
Andre Agassi?
No.
Was that the Joker?
Yes.
Was that Djokovic? Was it Djokovic? Right?
Yes.
Djokovic, whatever the hell is it. So yeah, I only talk about tennis when there's something great, like smashing a racket to smithereens on the like the post or whatever the hell it is. So I've got another tennis story, which there's only one reason why I'm doing this, and you'll find out in a minute. Now, this is not the U.S. Open. I had no idea. This is a Canadian Open. So this happened at the Canadian Open. It's the semifinal of the National Bank Canadian Open in Montreal. And I don't know who these tennis players are. Two female tennis players, Jessica Pegula and Iga Swiatek.
Ooh, Iga Swiatek, boy. She is really great.
So they're involved in a volley, right? The intensity, the and the ball going back and forth, and the concentration, not to hit the ball out. There's massive concentration. So in the middle of this like high tension volley, this is what happens. Listen.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally.
Did you hear that?
That is the most Canadian thing ever.
What the hell? Listen to this again.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid-rally. Oh, wow.
Did it mess them up? Like what
Yes,
Yes, it
yes.
did.
The volley was blown because of Cotton Eye Joe. Listen again.
Oh, wow. Cotton Eye Joe just came on mid.
Now, I'm impressed that the commentator knew that it was Cotton Eye Joe.
Well, everybody knows that's Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, man, that is a great song. Cotton Eye Joe. I could be in the middle of the show. I could the whole group, they're from Sweden, and they look like they're like toothless hillbillies from, like Kentucky or,
You gotta look.
I mean,
oh, man, we don't do much tennis on the show, but man, when they rip at the Cotton Eye Joe in the middle of some volley or rally or whatever the hell they call it, I know nothing about tennis.
I'm slightly offended by their version of Americans. Oh, wow.
Where do you come? Oh, my, it's 7:31. Oh, man.
All right, so we got to get to the box.
I am late. Ladies and gentlemen, this is big. So here's what happened. Froggy got a box delivered to his house on Saturday. This was misdelivered. This box was not intended for Froggy. Froggy, you or Kim did not order this, right?
We sure didn't.
Your kids did not order this. No. What?
No.
Are you choking over there?
Yeah. No, the kids definitely did not. We order a lot of stuff. It's usually stuff Kim orders, So I thought, I saw a package. I'm like, oh, another delivery. And I'm like, oh, it's not mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Froggy's Miss. Yes, Roxanne. Roxanne's raising her hand like she's in third grade.
Yeah.
Yes, Roxanne. Can I help you?
I just wanted to let you guys know
Yes.
people are concerned for Froggy on the text line because they're worried that he did something illegal.
What did Froggy do illegal?
What did I do?
I think it's illegal to open up United States Postal Service mail.
Right.
Well,
That's
hold
not
on.
yours.
Let her say what we don't even know what it is yet. What are you going to say?
That's what it is. People are like, isn't it a
Oh, you're
federal
jumping
offense?
the gun over here. All right,
Isn't
so
it-
hold on. What are texters saying?
Isn't it a federal offense to open someone's mail? But it's not mail.
Yeah, this is not mail. This is an Amazon, private delivery. This is not. There's no offense to opening that up.
Maybe we shouldn't.
So
do
I
this.
jumped the gun by 3
No,
seconds?
No.
That's what happened?
Hold. No, let Roxanne tell the story first before you assume.
We do talk back and
All
forth,
right. All right. So, yeah, this is not illegal. If you open up somebody's,
Are we sure? Because I don't want to get in trouble.
Dude, you've already opened up the box.
It's too
You
late
know
now.
what though? It sounds like from what you just described. Either way, Froggy, it sounded like you said you got a box. You thought it was Kim's. She's the one who orders the
Yeah.
stuff, and you just opened it up. Didn't look at the
I
tag.
didn't even look at the name.
Yeah.
All right. So Froggy already opened up the box. Now he won't tell us what the contents are.
I just got to get your natural reaction.
All Froggy has said is we've got to open up the box live on the air, and I need to take the contents out of the box, and then
There's two items. Okay? You're going to open the box, you're going to see one item, you're going to be like, whoa. And then there's going to be another item that's in another box. A mini mystery box.
all right. So which item am I taking out first?
Oh, you'll know.
Oh, all right.
Oh, no.
All right.
All right.
Are you ready?
All right. Hand me the Amazon box.
And I covered up the name.
Ladies and gentlemen, you did cover up the
Yes,
name.
because you thought to play games. It's not funny.
You used the dark blue marker to cover up the name on the label. All right. I'm holding the Amazon Prime delivery box. This was misdelivered to Froggy's house on Saturday. What time was the Amazon delivery?
Oh, I don't know because I came back and it was
I was just
there.
sitting on the porch.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm not sure what exact
So
time.
this Amazon box was misdelivered to Froggy's house in Town and Compton, and this
Town
was
and Country.
I'm sorry, Town and Country. I'm sorry.
Not that far off.
All right. So this was delivered to
Yes.
your house,
Yes. Mistakenly.
and you want me to open this up and reveal what's in there.
That's
All
all I'm looking for.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to open the Amazon box, and you said this belongs to somebody 2 streets over.
Or about.
You know, I can still see the name.
All right.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. We
yeah,
don't need
that's
to.
not
Well, this was supposed to be delivered to the first letters E.
Ooh.
I can say that. The
Edith,
first.
Not when you see what's in it.
All right.
Open it.
All right.
Open it first.
I am now opening up the box. It is 7:35. I am opening up the box.
Oh, my God.
All right, I've got 2. Oh, I've got the. I haven't even seen what. I just got 2 little boxes in here. I'm pulling out the Amazon Air
The
bubble
bubble,
wrap,
yeah.
whatever this
Yes,
is. This
yes.
is the Air. What is this called? Air Plus.
I'm sweating.
Hold on, I want to pop that. I want to.
Nice.
I like
So
popping that
satisfying.
stuff. All right, let me open this up. All right, the first item. Dude, I can't say this on the. Oh my God! I can't say this on the air. Are you kidding me? I cannot read what this is. I can't say this.
Look, I told you were going to immediately.
What the?
Listen.
I can't reveal what this is on the air.
There's more than that, though.
Well, this is just a black.
So Roxanne and I haven't
We
seen
can't
it.
see it.
Wait. Maybe
What?
God, how should we do it? Should you show them the other item? No, we don't want to. I don't know what to do.
All right, now this is just a nondescript black box. I don't know what's in this
You
yet.
don't know.
All right, open
but
that.
you know what's in the black box?
Oh, I know.
Listen.
All right, look at the first side.
What's the other
MJ,
box?
do this.
All I know is that the first little thing here, this little.
I
Throw it
can't
over. I
see
can't read
They're
it.
handed to
Unless you
us.
tell us what it is, I can't
All
read
right,
it.
I just
Don't
threw it
show
over
it
to
to the
Fester.
camera yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh my god.
So,
Roxanne,
Froggy, you got this.
Roxanne.
Your neighbors using this stuff.
Roxanne, pantomime doesn't work on the radio.
right.
Can I get an actual reaction
I don't know
from?
what to say. I mean,
All right, so
okay.
Roxanne looked at it, and Roxanne is speechless.
That was my reaction.
all right. So, no, everybody use your brain.
So,
what do you think the second?
All right, so
okay, we know what the second
I
thing
can't.
is,
I got to
though.
figure out a way to do this.
We know
'cause
what it is.
I can't say this on the air.
You can't.
Hold on a minute.
Wait.
So the other box is a nondescript.
oh my.
Let me open this up.
Yeah.
Don't open it. Don't open it.
It's a centerpiece, right?
What the hell? I can't talk about this on the air.
You see it?
Oh
No.
my God! I'm covering up.
Throw it over.
Oh my!
right.
Dude,
All right.
you got a neighbor ordering
right.
this stuff?
I don't know.
Oh
I
my
guess.
God!
It's a decoration.
Wait,
for
everybody
your-
wants to know what it
It's a
is.
centerpiece
All right,
for
hang
your
on.
dining
You know what?
table.
I cannot reveal this on the air.
Oh my gosh.
These are sensitive items.
You can't reveal it.
all
Oh, you have
well,
to.
Hold on. Let me think for a second.
People probably know
All right,
what it is.
hang on. These are very sensitive items.
You want to take some guesses, maybe?
No. That'll go. Oh,
Hey, you know,
dude,
one
is
of-
this thing remote control?
Yes.
There's a remote. All right.
I just want to say,
All right, hang on. I got it. I got it.
MJ.
Yes.
If my wife and kids are still listening,
Oh,
just drop
no.
the kids off at school
Oh,
right now.
Oh no!
Just drop them off.
Just throw the kids out of the
Yeah,
car.
wherever you are.
Just
let
jump-
them-
Get
dump them
all
on the side of the
all
road.
kids out of the
They
car.
can walk the rest of the
Oh
way.
my God!
Did I tell you or did I tell you?
Froggy, I can't talk
That's
about
not my
this.
fault. I just brought it in. I didn't do anything.
All right, I'll tell you what. I think I know how to do this. We're gonna have the biggest MJ TV numbers we've ever had.
Because you're going to hold it up to this.
I'm gonna show it to MJ TV.
For how long?
What do you mean for how long? I'm gonna hold the items up so people can see what they are on MJ
Oh, you gotta
TV.
give them a chance to go on there.
Yeah.
No. Or they can look at the replay later. Or you can go back and see later. Because MJ TV for today is on demand. So you can watch it anytime.
Well, there's already
All right.
almost 400 people watching now.
This is 18 and up.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yes,
folks,
this is NC-17.
And we don't do stuff like this.
all right, this is not typically our content, but Froggy, you
It's not, listen, I had nothing to do with the contents in the box. I'm merely showing you what accidentally got delivered to my house.
Dude.
And how shocked I was.
I'll tell you what, I wonder if EC well, the Froggy, well, I didn't say Froggy, come here. I didn't say the name.
Promise me.
What do you? No, the first.
Dump that.
Give
Dump
out
that.
initials.
Dump that.
Why should I dump that?
2 minutes ago.
Hold on.
too late.
The first letter is an E, and the second letter is.
Stop!
Stop it.
Okay, so there's not too many people with the initials EC
Oh
in
my
town
God,
and country.
I'm leaving.
There are plenty of ECs,
Okay, listen,
I'm sure.
that's not what this is about. This is about the contents of the package.
Froggy, get back in here. What? Come here.
No, seriously.
What?
Seriously, that's not right. You're taking what this is about and you're making it something else that's not good. Let's talk about what's in the box.
All right, I'm going to hold it up now. Froggy, come. Can you
He's
please yell for Froggy? I didn't get. What does Froggy care about somebody multiple streets over from his? Froggy, it's not your next door neighbor. It's somebody.
I don't know if people are, people are crazy these days, MJ.
So
All right.
All right, so here's what I'm going to hold the items up to MJ TV. So this is an Amazon Prime box delivered to Froggy's house inadvertently, not even his street, not his address, not his name, and this was left on Froggy's front porch. And I'll tell you what, this person has got to be wondering where their
Oh, I mean, listen.
is.
That's a pretty good hit.
That's pretty good.
Honey, we got in a package. I'm expecting something.
All right,
Have we got it yet?
I'm going to hold up item 1 to MJTV.
That's a good idea. One item at a time.
I am not revealing this on the air, on the radio, but I'm going to show it on MJTV. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, is it?
Boy.
The following program is rated NC-MC 12G1739. What are MC? What are they? MCLV or what is it?
I don't know.
NC-17.
right?
NC-17.
No.
is the only one I know.
That's the movie code stuff. The TV stuff is like
TVMA.
MALV or all those little codes for TV. All right, here we go. I'm holding up the first item to MJTV. So, folks, if you're watching live, you'll see what it is. If you're driving in your car now, you'll be able to go later on. But I'm warning you, if you're easily offended, do not. If you're easily offended, do not go to MJTV later today. Or right now, for that matter. But you can access MJTV if you go to mjmorningshow.com. Go to mjmorningshow.com, and at the very top of the page, you'll see MJTV. You click on that, and when we're on live from 6 to 10 a.m., you'll see the little graphic that says, watch MJTV. It's a nice graphic. You can click on that rectangular graphic, and that'll take you right away live to the stream. Now, later on, it'll be archived, or you can roll it back or whatever. Andrew, what time does it actually get posted? Like the full MJTV, what time is it typically posted by?
As soon as the show ends and I stop the recording, it's on YouTube. It's in its entirety.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so folks, you're gonna want to watch from about 7:30 to right now it's 7:43. Yes, Roxanne.
I want to give a hint about that.
Hint about what?
Wait, careful.
About what it is?
There's 650 people watching the YouTube channel now waiting.
That's a good number to have 650 people watching live because then thousands watch it later in the day.
Oh, it just went up to 700.
Are you serious?
People want to know.
Yes.
All of the hints MJ's already given out. You want to give out an additional hint?
I just want to say that one of my friends had one of those one time.
What? One of your friends had one of these?
What? Yes,
what is your friend talking to you about?
And her cleaning woman found it.
Why would you know that your friend
was laying out, or it was somewhere where the cleaning woman found it, and she displayed it in her china cabinet, like front and center.
The cleaning lady put this device in
the china cabinet, like as if
your
it was
friend has this device. Why is your friend telling you that they have this device?
Yeah, wait, what kind of friend is this?
This item.
It's a great friend.
What's your friend's name?
Again, I'm not going to mention a name.
Yeah,
right,
seriously.
Here we go. I'm not going to delay any longer. Let me show the first thing I pulled out of the box. Again, viewer discretion is advised. If you're easily offended, do not go to MJTV. Do not look at this later on. Do not watch it live if you're easily offended. If you are, shut MJTV off right now. If you're I'm giving you a warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm giving you.
You gotta.
That's a terrible countdown.
All right, if you're easily. All right, here's the first item, which I can't say on the air, but I'm holding it up to MJTV. First item is this.
Oh my God. Which apparently is important.
I mean, that's
how long you leave it over there.
Is that clear? Can you see this clearly? I'm holding it up to MJTV. This is it's strawberry.
Oh,
and it.
I got
it is
say,
what it is.
Strawberry is my favorite of the berries.
Oh God, this was delivered.
Gosh, look how clear it is.
All right, the second item. Oh boy, Fester's got MJTV live on our computer screen right now, and it is as clear as it gets.
There's 800 people.
All right, over 800 are viewing live.
No, this is
that's a big number for 800 people to be watching live is a good number because then like thousands and thousands watch later in the day.
Oh my God!
All right, here we go.
Oh,
this is the second item. This is what came out of the black box, and it's.
Wow.
This. Where does that go?
One spot.
Does it go?
It does.
Does it go? Oof. And this has a remote control.
Hey, and
So-
a plug. It plugs in too.
Well, there's
It
a
plug.
has to have like a USB.
that's a
connection
US
Yeah.
that's a USB for charging,
to
I
charge
think.
it, right, it has a little lithium
Oh
battery. in
my
it.
God! Hold on a minute. How do you turn this thing on?
We probably need to plug it in.
Oh my!
Do we need a battery for the remote control?
I don't know, but there's a remote control for this thing. Tell you what, you're whoever this is, a couple streets over from you was gonna have a party, and that party never showed up on Saturday. Can you imagine? They're waiting.
They're waiting.
They're-
Saturday night was going to be so interesting.
It was going to be not the Saturday night dance party. It was going to be the Saturday night butt. The Saturday night butt party.
Oh man.
You're always giving that show a plug.
Oh my God! All right, folks. Did you say, what did you just say?
The Saturday
Yes,
night dance
yes.
party. I mean, it's
No,
a-
it's-
Gino appreciates all the plugs you've been giving him.
I'm giving the show a plug. Is that what you're saying? But of course.
Oh my God! Like, can you imagine?
All right.
I didn't even know Amazon did this.
they sell everything.
I've
Oh
never
my-
seen that.
Oh
don't
my
look for it.
God!
That's you definitely need both of those.
Absolutely.
You know, it
Amazon
almost-
Prime, they deliver everything. Yes, Ruggs.
You could, if you hadn't gotten that first
Holy.
little pink box with what's in the pink box and the very descriptive language on the outside of the pink box, you could be passed off as like a Christmas ornament.
Oh, you can put it on your tree if you want.
That is
Now the question is, what do we do with it? MJ, why are you putting that by your bag?
it's right here. I'm not putting it back. I don't want this. Hey, go. People are calling in.
Wait, listen, if you're the person that needs this, I mean, you can feel free to call in.
Right.
I can drop it off.
If you're in Town and Country and you were expecting a fun in a box on Saturday that never arrived, call us right now. If you were expecting Amazon Prime that never got delivered with the two items that you'll see on MJTV, just call us.
Did I tell you or did I tell you?
Call us at 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. Oh, we have a call from Town and Country on the line right now.
One of Froggy's neighbors.
Wow, hang on a minute.
Oh, no.
Samantha's in Town and Country. Samantha, good morning. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning. I happen to live probably 3 to 4 blocks away from Froggy.
And?
And I cannot believe he opened a box of his neighbors on live radio.
Well, he thought it was Kim's box at home.
Well, hold on,
It's
Samantha.
not- it's not mail, Samantha.
Well, Samantha, he opened up the box first on Saturday. Now, Froggy, he opened the box up at his house on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought it was mine. We ripped it up immediately. I didn't even read the name.
Okay, so that's the question. So you opened up the box not knowing that.
And then
So once you looked at the items
Yes.
inside, you're like, we didn't order this. Did
We sure didn't.
Did you say, Kim, is there something you want to tell me?
I went to the Todd and picked mine up myself.
Oh, stop it.
No.
All right, so after you opened the box,
Yes.
then you looked. After you saw what the contents
And then
were,
I said,
you
"What
looked at
is
the
this?"
label,
Yes,
and then
yes.
you saw that it was not your name, it's not your address. Yeah,
Why so offended, Samantha? I mean,
No, I was worried it was one of my boxes, but it is not. I will tell you, it is not one of my boxes.
Well,
I'm
hold on,
missing.
Samantha. Did you turn on MJTV?
Yeah, but I was on hold, so I couldn't really watch it, but I saw a little bit of the first thing that you took out of that box.
Yes,
yes,
you didn't
yes.
see the second thing?
The activator.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh boy.
No, but I will go back and definitely watch
Yeah,
it.
well,
Well, you missed
only
out.
if you're not easily offended, Samantha. Yeah, Froggy did not bring in the box knowing
No.
that it was mislabeled
That would be
or
yours.
misdirected, I should say. They opened up the package without even looking at the label on Saturday, and then Froggy brought it in for us to open it up live on the air, which was what we just did.
Well, I will say I don't know a neighbor with those initials, but now I'm very curious, and I want to do some research and find out.
Thanks a lot, MJ. See? God.
I'm sorry.
If you-
I didn't
if
give
you
out the
live-
name.
if you live
still.
4 or 5 streets away, then it's somebody between you and Froggy with the initial EC.
Oh, my
okay, no.
So, hey,
that's not what this is
the
about.
bigger issue now, Froggy, that you've done this to your innocent neighbor who just likes to have a
It's
little
not a neighbor. It's multiple streets
Yeah.
away.
Somebody
It's
in
a
your-
big
And no
neighborhood.
judgment.
Fine.
Listen.
Fine.
I'm multiple streets away.
No
I'm still a
judgment.
neighbor.
Okay, listen. somebody in your community, you've done this to somebody who's fairly innocent in all this so far. Now they have to call Amazon
and say that
Yes.
my
Ah.
it
My
never
BP.
arrived.
it never got
Yeah.
delivered.
It never
was,
came.
You know what? A pirate. A very specific kind
oh,
of
boy.
pirate took it.
Wow.
A porch pirate.
All right. All right.
All right,
He
Samantha.
packages it back up and he drops it off on their doorstep.
Samantha,
And
thanks
he
for the phone call.
guys.
Thanks,
You're
Samantha.
welcome.
Hi, my package never came, and neither did.
Wow.
Oh, rocks.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, jeez. Anyway,
Roxanne.
listen, it doesn't mean that it's for use by this individual. It could be a gag gift that they order.
Probably
Yeah,
a gag.
that-
gift.
And
Probably,
that's
yes.
probably that's probably
I don't know if gag is the right word.
The ball
for
gag
any of this.
is on the way. The ball gag is on the way. That's the next
the
package.
Gimp's ball gag is on the way.
What did you guys think it was? Did you
Take
think-
out the Gimp.
Fester's put me in the hallway and he's like, "What is it, drugs?"
Listen, I'm guessing it's probably a gag gift for like some party or something.
I don't know.
Oh,
Even
whoa,
it's for a party.
What if the party was Saturday night and the gag gift never arrived?
Yeah.
What makes you think it's a gag?
What if it's not a gag gift and it's the featured gift?
It's
The main
either
event.
it's either a gag gift or if it was for personal use. I don't know.
It was definitely one of the two.
Oh wow!
That is.
Got something similar to
MJ,
well, not
seriously,
similar,
stop pocketing that thing.
I'm not. Hey, here, throw. All right, follow Froggy's camera.
All
You
right.
ready?
Yes.
All right. So my camera, I'm holding this up right now. I'm throwing this to Froggy. Froggy, here it is. Get it. There it is. I don't have
There's
it.
nothing in it.
I don't.
It's empty.
Will you stop it? It's not empty. It's all in there.
This is.
That is that an extra large?
I mean, it's not a small.
Oh man. Anyway, so if you want to see what all this is about, it's on MJTV.
I-
Viewer discretion is
Can I
advised.
charge it up?
Yeah, charge it. Let's see how this thing works.
Yeah, it's USB. So if you want to see what it is, if you're easily offended, do not. You go to MJTV.
Yeah, give MGTV a plug again.
You want me to plug MJTV?
Oh, wow, look at the technology these days. You can just plug that thing right in.
So you go to MJMorningshow.com. That's MJMorningshow.com. And then top of the page, MJTV. And folks, hey, folks can even roll back the live stream now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it'll be posted later on. You know, when the show's over, it'll be posted later on, and you can watch it from like 7:30 to about 7:45, 7:50, and that's where this whole segment takes place. Another call?
What does that smell? How's the...
Hold on, I'm opening it up.
I'm looking at line number 4. Yes, Ed is in Tampa. Hello, Ed.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you? Love the show.
Thank you, Ed.
Just listening, and something dawned on me because this happened to me last week with Amazon. What happens when the recipient that should have got that box gets a picture of the porch? Are they going to track down and drive around and look for Froggy's house?
Oh, that's right. Because when I get an Amazon delivery, they'll take a picture when they leave the package.
yeah.
They'll take the proof of delivery picture. Froggy, it's going to be your front porch.
Crap.
Yeah, you're going to have to plant new plants and move everything around now.
You have to paint your front door a different color. Hurry. Tell Kim to paint the front door a different color right now.
Go doo-doo brown on the door. Doo-doo brown.
Flip
damn
the
it.
doormat over.
Ooh,
Ed.
that's pretty. Look, Fester, hold that up to the
It
camera.
lights up.
Oh, my God.
It lights up.
See, that would make a great Christmas ornament.
I mean, you know what?
It lights up so you can see it in the dark.
Wait, but you...
Wait, that would...
I pressed the center button, and there's some charge to the battery right now, and it is illuminated.
Yeah.
Which means...
Yep.
So,
Oh, my.
That's amazing.
It's got disco lights.
yeah,
Yeah.
show them the lights off in here. Go like-
We don't need the lights off.
Ooh, look at
All right,
that.
I got to move on.
How could you ever?
I
Wow,
got
it
to...
lights up.
Wow.
How many RPMs that thing runs?
Hey, Ed, thanks for the call, buddy.
I saw his name and
All
I
right,
thought...
thanks, guys. Have a good one.
I saw
Bye-bye.
Ed and I thought it was him.
You thought it was
You
the
too,
E?
Ed.
All right. No, not the E.
Somebody thought they were going to be having a disco light party.
That's
Either,
that's
you know what, on Saturday. It didn't happen.
Disco in their party.
I can't believe it lights up like that.
That's pretty cool.
Can we play some Village People? All right. Hey, Andrew, do you have? We're running a little late here, so I'm running a little late for my teaser. Do you have the promo from Friday? Can you play that for me quickly here? Listen to this, folks. It's from Friday. This is the teaser. Do you have it? Not going to beg, not going to grovel, but I do have to acknowledge it. It's been out for a couple of weeks, and I haven't even talked about it. What? 7:45 Monday morning on the MJ. All right, anyway, obviously I'm running a little late because I didn't know about the mystery box, so I'm running a little late. It's 7:56. So what I said, I'm not going to beg, I'm not going to grovel, but I do need to mention it. But this happened a couple of weeks ago, and Fester, you actually brought it to my attention. I had no idea. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
We're nominated for Best Morning Show.
Okay,
Yeah. Can you bring that up on the computer? We're nominated. Is that Creative Loafing?
Yes, Creative Loafing does like the Best of the Bay every year.
Yeah.
And amazingly, we're nominated for Best Radio Show.
Well, we've won that in the past. I think I've got a plaque from years ago from Creative Loafing. We won in our first iteration, the first run of the MJ Morning Show. We won Best of the Bay. 2010, 2011, we've won it in the past.
Really?
Yeah, we have, and it's Best of the Bay 2023 Creative Loafing. Hang on a minute, I'm not familiar. I didn't even know we were nominated. I couldn't tell you. I didn't know when they opened up the voting. I didn't even know when the nominations came out.
Voting started.
And now, Fester, how did you find out about it? Because Fester, listen, again, I'm not groveling, I'm not begging, and Fester showed this to me like 10 days ago, right? I think you showed it to me.
I found out through social media. I didn't know the folks at Creative Loafing didn't contact us. I actually follow them on Facebook, and I was like Best of the Bay.
Yeah, I like a lot of their content. I like a lot of the stuff that they have, a lot of the stories on their website. I think Creative Loafing does a nice job.
So I'm scrolling through looking at some of the categories, and then eventually Best Radio Program pops up. I have to find it again. I don't even have to look for it. I didn't know we were going to talk about this now.
So nominations, I had no idea of what this timeline is. So I'm looking at their website right now. Nominations were June of 2023. Voting opens up August of 2023.
So the whole month from August 1st through midnight on August 31st.
So it's the whole month for people to go online and vote for their favorite morning show.
And then apparently there's a party in September.
September 27th is a party. Dude, shut the device. Dude, turn it off.
Sorry, I didn't know what that button did.
Dude, come on.
Sorry.
We just
Take it off.
That sounds like
off.
a drill bit.
It
It's
does.
pretty close, Rob.
That's the device you'll see on MJ TV where viewer discretion is advised.
I don't know how to shut it off.
So we're in the list. Where's the list of like nominated shows? I don't even see it here.
I did not know you were going to talk about this here.
But like I said, I'm not groveling. I'm not begging. I'm not saying, oh, you got to vote. What are their rules? I mean, if we go on the air and we beg people to vote for us, which I'm not going to do. If it happens, it happens. You know,
That's what all the other shows do.
they beg and grovel.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to beg and grovel.
Come on, you got to beg a little bit.
I got to find it.
Yeah, but
Jesus, Fesh, I don't wait to be prepared.
Hey, I didn't know he was going to talk about
no,
this.
I didn't tell Fester I was going to do this.
You give me 5 minutes. I could have. Voting is open.
I didn't do it. But we're listed as we're on the list nominated for Best Radio Morning Show.
Start.
So, Best Actor.
Best radio show, guys. It's Best Radio Show.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I gotta find
Best.
it.
There's actors here.
Anyway, whoever nominated us, I would imagine we probably had multiple nominations, but whoever nominated us for Creative Loafing's Best Morning Show, we highly appreciate
You got
it.
to go to the vote now section. You hump.
Well, I'm looking for it. Froggy.
Guys,
Stop
I
calling
got to
the
move on. I wanted to address it. I just wanted to point it out that we are nominated, but I'm not going to do some big campaign. Oh, you got to vote for us. You got to, please vote for us for Best Morning Show on Creative Loafing's, Best of the Bay 2023, Best Club DJ, Best
Melly Mel.
I don't. Oh, best morning TV show. Keep going. Best radio show.
Yeah,
Best
that's what
morning-
I said.
Down,
Best radio
right
show.
there.
Hold on.
Best radio, right there.
Best radio show.
Yeah.
Click.
All right. So, here we go. Okay, best radio show. I'll read who they are. First one is Drew Garabo Live.
Ooh, he's good.
Second one is
Yes.
MJ Morning Show.
Never heard of him.
no.
Never heard of him.
Next is Pat and Aaron.
Eh,
Nice guys.
Scotty the Body. Who the hell is that?
Scott, he's a.
I thought he was a wrestler.
I know Scotty.
The big gay radio show.
What is that?
I don't know.
listen to that.
I don't know what that. The Johnny B show. I don't know what that is.
I know Johnny B.
The Mike Calta show. I know Mike. The Morning Cruise on Joy FM.
Hallelujah.
Oh, is that that's the
Yes.
Joy with all the where do they get all that money for all the billboards? Is that all donation money? Is that all like money for the Lord that pays for those billboards all over town?
I got it covered.
Oh my God! Or does the Big J just put those things up automatically? Does it just
It's a miracle.
Yeah, it's a miracle billboards. They just show up.
All right.
All right, then the Mosh Gel. What? Who? I don't even. Who the hell is this Mosh Gel?
All right, I'm voting for Scotty the Body.
And then
whoever that is.
WMNF Community Radio. Oh, that's where they go. Good morning.
So
You're listening to Community Radio.
you've never listened to community radio. You have no idea what it sounds.
But coming up,
play
we're
some
going to
good
talk about the effective way to pot your plants
All right.
on Community Radio.
I like that, Joe.
Good times. Yeah, good times. Yeah,
Listen.
good times. Good times.
It's an honor to
Yeah,
be nominated.
Good times. Good times.
All right. So if you're not going to vote for Scotty the Body, vote for the MJ Morning.
Oh, hang on a sec. Andrew's telling me that I'm doing NPR.
Yeah.
That's just it.
NPR and community radio, of which I listen to both regularly, are totally different.
Oh, man. All right, so there you go. That's the list of best radio show nominees, and we're on the list.
It's an honor just to be nominated.
Exactly.
It really is.
Are we still invited to the party? Do we have to buy tickets?
If we're big fat losers if we don't win.
Here's the question. Do you
Yeah.
have to vote? Can you just vote for one thing, or do you have to vote for every single category? Because there are a lot of categories.
Yeah, if you vote for everything, it'll take you at least 3 or 4 days to go through this whole list. I'm telling you right
But
now.
here's the thing.
Yeah, what?
It's cool to go through because
Yeah.
they have best
Fun.
restaurants. They have things you may know nothing about. It may enlighten you to some cool things in the Bay Area.
Yeah, look, I saw something on Creative Loafing over the weekend, which I'm definitely going to check into. Hang on, I sent myself the email. When I see something cool, I'll send myself an email with the link so I don't lose it. Right here, this is from Creative Loafing. And the story is 20 Tampa Bay restaurants every new resident needs to try to call themselves a local. I have been here since 1994, and I mean I've heard a lot of it, but I haven't been.
Okay.
So, dude, I have been here since 1994, and I haven't been to all the places on the list, but it's a good list. The 20 Tampa Bay restaurants every new resident needs to try to call themselves a local. I think I'm a local, and I haven't been to all these places. All right, so you have the Columbia.
Of course.
And I just went to the Columbia in Ybor for the first time in the last couple of months.
Which I find amazing.
It really is. It's whacked out crazy that I'd never been to the Columbia in Ybor. But keep in mind, the Columbia and the Gansmart family, they have brought us food multiple times over the years to the studio. So I'm fully aware. Now, I'd been to the Columbia in Sarasota. I've been to the Columbia at St. Armand's Circle. I just had never been to the Ybor location, but they brought food to us to the MJ Morning Show multiple times.
If people come to town, they say, what's the one restaurant I have to go to? I always say the Columbia.
So, listen, it's a great atmosphere in there. It was really cool being inside. And listen, I'm sorry. So I've lived here for almost 30 years, and I hadn't been to the actual. I know it's kind of crazy. So the Columbia's on the list. Rick's on the River. I've not been to Rick's on the River.
It's a cool dive bar, man.
Yeah. Al's Finger Lickin' Good Barbecue. Haven't been there.
No.
Antigito's Latin Cravings on Columbus Drive. I haven't been there. You know what I like? I like. I've been. We've had La Teresita, obviously, and we've had Argo Rainbow. Have you ever been to Argo? Is it called Argo? That place is good as well. Type in Argo. I think that's the name of it. In West Tampa, Argo Rainbow, and is that the name of it? Argo.
Argo Rainbow's bringing up different things.
Hang on, I thought it's a Cuban restaurant. Oh, no, Fester. Just
I don't. Argo Group.
What is it? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's type in Rainbow Cuban food and see if that comes up. So I want to give the right name. Rainbow
C-U-B-A-N,
Cuban food, and then Tampa.
Cuban Rainbow?
No. Maybe I'm probably just butchering the whole name is what I'm doing.
Argo Iris?
Oh no, okay. Why am I saying it's Arco Iris Cafe?
Well, that's way off.
Where the hell did I come up with rainbow?
It's like you're making it up.
I am. I think I'm on hallucinogenic medication this morning.
In their logo,
yes,
they have a large rainbow.
They have the rain. That's right. In the logo, it has the rain. That's why I said rainbow. It's Arco Iris.
Okay.
Now go back. Arco Iris is on Habana. And we've been there multiple times. That place is, I like that place.
It's not on the list, though.
It's not on the list, but I'm just
Could
telling
be.
you that I think Arco Iris is fantastic.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So let me, this is like spontaneous. This is not even what I was planning here. I remembered I sent myself this email about these 20 restaurants. All right. Next is Big Ray's Fish Camp, which I've heard about and people have said I got to go.
Yeah, I want to go.
So Big Ray's Fish Camp is another one. Bricado's. Can you believe I've never been to Bricado's Sandwich Shop? They're on what, 50th? No, Columbus Drive.
You shut your mouth. We're almost not friends anymore. Bricado's is great.
And you know what? I feel bad because like 12 years ago, I think they dropped off like a gift certificate for me to go eat there.
Oh my god!
And I never utilized it. But I've got to get the Bricado's.
The best. The best deviled crab.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, the best deviled crab.
I've never been to Bricado's, but I got to go. Next is Carmine's in Ybor City.
That's cool.
Oh, that place. I used to party at that place when I was in college.
You know what? I haven't been to Carmine's either.
Good pizza.
King of the Coop, which is kind of a move-in franchise. It's Nashville chicken. I have tried it in Tampa. La Segunda, obviously. We're regulars at La Segunda. So La Segunda is on the list. We go to the one on West Kennedy.
Yeah, you got to go to the OG La Segunda
and also,
north of the interstate.
My workout place, X-Force Body, is so I work out at X-Force, then I go down and get the Cuban.
You even yourself out.
You got to carb up now.
No, but hey, today's a workout day. I'm going to be 2 doors down from La Segunda. But that place is great. Then La Teresita's on the list.
Great food.
Mel's Hot Dogs, I've been to multiple times, obviously, on East Bush. It's for sale. Have they sold it?
Mel hasn't called me yet.
All right. Next is Saigon Deli. Now, I have not been there, but it is on my list.
Where
Because,
is it?
Saigon Deli's on Waters. And that's on the list of the 20 restaurants that you got to try if you're new to town to be a local. So Saigon, I love a banh mi sandwich, but for me, the standard is the Saigon Vietnamese Deli on Broome in Soho in Manhattan. If you're in New York and you want a killer banh mi, it's the Saigon Deli on Broome. It's incredible in Soho. Then, hey, just double check me. Just type in Saigon Deli, Broome Street, Manhattan. Just make sure it's on Broome.
I'll get on it.
I think it's on Broome and Mott is where it is. Supernatural Food and Wine is on the list. Taco Sun is on the list.
In Temple Terrace?
Eulali's on the list. I haven't been to Eulalie yet.
Well, that's where we need to go. Yeah.
Now, we were invited. Remember, that's also Gonsmart.
Yes.
Eulalie invited the morning show.
Right.
Because I said I'd never been to Eulalie, and I really have to go. Everyone I know has been to Eulalie. We've been invited multiple times, but it just didn't work out. Like, we were traveling that weekend. So I've had multiple opportunities to go to Eulalie, but we were just not around to go with the group that was going. So can you find out, is Eulalie still offering us
an opportunity to go there?
Yeah, because we had because remember they reached out to you months ago when I said I'd never been to Eulalie, and they said that they would host the morning show for a dinner. Let me know if that's still open.
Let me call my people.
Then we've got the Wat Mangkol Ratanaram Temple.
I can't believe you haven't been there. It is listen, no joke.
Dude, have you been there?
It's a Buddhist temple.
Yes. That serves soup.
That serves incredible soup.
And crab rangoon empanadas.
They used to have an amazing Sunday market.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. And I swear to Buddha in this case. And then, like during COVID, it became a drive-through market. So I went before COVID, but it was an experience.
All right, so I got to get there. That's why I sent myself the list. I'm gonna start ticking all these places off that I haven't been. West Tampa Sandwich Shop, which I have not been to.
What?
I'm sorry, I haven't been to. I think Ted Webb love the West Tampa Sandwich Shop?
Every old school Tampa guy loves it.
Burn Steakhouse is on the list. I've been there a lot.
Once or twice, right?
Florida Bakery on Columbus is on the list. I have not been. I said, and did I say the Columbia already?
It was the first one you mentioned.
It was Columbia. So the Columbia was the first one on the list. Oh, I see. When you refresh it, it rejiggers the order, is what it is. Every time you refresh a story, it rejiggers the order.
I don't know that I've heard anybody ever say the word rejigger.
No, me neither.
I don't know that
I think you invented that right now.
I mean,
hold on. Go to M dash. Go to.
I'm not arguing.
Go to M dash W. Right. Oh, by the way, where's the banh mi shop, the Saigon Deli in New York? Did you look that up for me?
I got confused. I got stopped with the other
dude.
one. Nobody cares about Saigon food in New York.
Anyway,
it is a word.
Jigger, of course it is.
And so is rejigger.
Yes, I'm using real words. Hey, breaking news on the MJ Morning Show. I'm using real English language words on the show. Wow. So I've invented a few like curmungulated, all right?
Right.
Okay, I'm not arguing that it's a word or it's not a word.
Rejigger, to alter, the actual definition on Merriam-Webster for rejigger is to alter or rearrange.
Okay.
I use the word precisely perfectly.
Nobody's arguing if it's a word or not. I just said...
I'll kill you. I'll stab you.
Jeez, OJ, chill.
I'll cut you.
All right. Listen, I just said I haven't heard too many people say rejigger.
Yeah.
Dude, jigger, rejigger, these are real words. It's in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, for crying out loud.
Get with it.
My God, speaking of food. Oh, man, I got a great story here. Speaking of food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta play a sound effect though to set this up. You ready? Food.
That was a frog. That was not food. That was a frog.
No, you're right.
There's a frog in food somewhere?
Well, or I could be
legs?
talking about frog's legs. Yeah. Have you ever had frog legs? I've had frog legs.
Yeah, they taste kind of like chicken.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Here,
one of
come
those
have a
things.
nibble.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then I saw this picture online of like a fresh from the field wash and eat salad, and it had like a frog in the bag.
Oh, and when did you see that?
On the MJ Morning Show? I don't know when.
Well, it just happened again. That's what I'm about to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go, and I'll find the picture I'm talking about.
Right. This is a fresh story. Family discovers live frog in unopened package of triple washed organic spinach.
Aw, poor thing.
You know those plastic bins, those clear bins with the plastic lid that snaps on? You know, you buy the salad bins at the supermarket, and a family in Michigan found a live frog in their package. Organic spinach, unopened. My daughter was screaming, "Oh my God, it's a frog!" And I was like, "What?" This is Amber Warwick told WJBK Television, which is in Detroit. And they're saying, thank God they didn't eat the frog. They discovered the frog, which turned out to be a Pacific tree frog native to California. It was camouflaged in the spinach. Look at this. Do you see this?
All right, dude.
Look at the story.
We have to have a talk.
What do you mean we have to have a talk?
This happens more often than you think. When I was talking, I had no idea what you were going to talk about.
This is a fresh story.
Okay, you're talking about, but look at this. January 6th, 2022. Man finds frog inside boxed lettuce. Keeps it as pet. August 17th, 2019. A family found a living frog in a carton of organic salad.
Yeah.
Ontario woman finds live frog in a salad container.
Yeah. Well,
this happens a lot more. When I said I saw a frog in a salad bag.
You saw an old story.
Yeah, I don't know where you were going with this.
No, this is brand new. Warwick purchased the package at a Meijer supermarket. Meijer's huge. And when she picked the package of spinach off the shelf, or in the produce section at the Meijer supermarket, didn't notice anything unusual. Nothing was wiggling or jumping around.
Sure.
And the frog maybe was down in the middle and worked its way up to the top once it got home.
Well, it's also, you got to figure frogs are cold-blooded and it's refrigerated. It might have been kind of dormant.
After making the unexpected discovery, she returned the spinach to the store to receive a full refund, and also brought the frog, which was relocated to a new home by its employees. If it's a native California frog, where the hell did they take the frog in Detroit, Michigan?
He's going to have a tough time in those streets.
Oh, my God.
Tough life for a California frog in the tough streets of Detroit.
Well, maybe take the bridge across to Canada, Windsor or something. I don't know.
It's tough there,
Maybe
too.
a Canadian frog.
Canadian frog. Earthbound Farms the parent company is Taylor Farms. They're huge. Taylor Farms is huge in the produce business. They sent a statement, and they said on the package it says 3 times washed or something like triple wash. She said, I don't believe that it was washed or else they would have caught the frog. So the woman who bought it is saying, was it really triple washed if there's a freaking frog inside of it?
Yeah.
Did the frog go through the washing process and then packaged?
Okay.
Did the frog get a triple bath?
So
Frog's like, I feel so great.
Wow.
I found a story from the website Vice.
Yeah.
And the headline is that
are they out of business now,
Are
Vice?
they bankrupt?
Are they? I don't know.
I think they're bankrupt.
This is from 2019.
Right.
It says your bagged salad is full of frogs.
Jeez.
And it's because of the romaine lettuce is like folds and folds of lettuce, and the frogs burrow.
Dude, listen, I eat tons of romaine. I mostly buy romaine, and I buy the 3-packs at Publix. When I'm at Restaurant Depot, I'll buy the 6-pack of Andy Boy.
You never buy the bagged stuff, though, right?
No,
Like
I never buy. I never buy
pre-stuff.
I mean, that's lazy crap, man.
So
I buy whole heads. I chop it myself exactly the way I want it. I have never had. I found bugs occasionally inside lettuce, but I have never found a frog. And I've been through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of heads of romaine lettuce, and I've never had a frog.
You have had a bunch of former frog houses in your bowl.
All right, if you say so. But man, that's unbelievable. You got to see the image here. Hey, if you don't mind, Andrew, put the latest story on Stories Mentioned on the MJ Morning Show, and people can see the picture of the frog inside the spinach container from this Earthbound Farms Organic owned by Taylor Farms. So what a story. Oh, we have a new update. Oh, it's time for Just Plain Crazy.
Oh, boy.
Trying to yuck it up good over here.
Well, I like it.
Did you like that name when we have the airplane stories? Hey, it's Just Plain. Hey, folks, it's time for Just Plain Crazy. We have an update on the wacky woman. Man, I'll tell you what, the updates on this woman are just rolling out left and right. We're talking about the nutty woman who had the meltdown on the airplane and said that mother is not real. We're talking about that lady.
What was her name? Brittany or Tiffany or something like
that? Her name is Tiffany Gomez.
Yeah, that's it.
Tiffany Gomez. And we have an update. What?
You have the best timed sneezes.
Right when I stop talking,
Yeah,
you go, "Achoo," and you turned off your mic, but Fester's mic is 3 feet away from you, and his mic picked you up. If you remember, this is the epic meltdown of Tiffany, who was on an American Airlines flight to Orlando. This was Dallas to Orlando, and just to refresh your memory, this is Tiffany.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to. Bye.
So you can stay on this plane and die if you want to. That mother bleeper back there is not real. I mean, she clearly was having some kind of an episode, or was on something. And of course, we've had several updates on the story. Last week, we told you that she did an interview at her home in Dallas. She lives in Dallas. She's got a $1.6 million home. She's a marketing executive. And on her company's website, something to the effect that their company will make you look better. And I'm like, maybe you ought to worry about making yourself look better on the American Airlines flight from Dallas to Orlando, which she got off of. And then airport police tried to escort her away. Now we have an update because the police body cam footage has been released. So after they got her off the airplane, after she walks out off the plane saying that, she's not going to stay on here and die on the airplane. If you guys want to stay on the plane and die, that bleeper is not real. So then she gets off the plane. Remember last week, we had the story that She said that, don't judge her, and that people were going through her trash. Remember that? They were sitting out in front of her house.
I think she was saying it was one really unfortunate incident. Just don't judge her for the rest of her life on it.
Come on. What caused her to do that? I mean, it had to be drug-induced or some kind of a bad reaction, or maybe taking some pills on an empty stomach, maybe even prescription pills. I mean, who knows? Well, now the airport police in Dallas, they've released the body cam footage. And then also she's apologized. She has cut a 2-minute video apologizing for her actions. And this is Tiffany Gomez. Now, first, let me play the audio from the police body cam. All right, so this is the police warning her at the Dallas airport, at the DFW, that leave the airport, leave the secure area. They're trying to get her to the other side of security, get her out of there. And they're saying if you don't leave, you're going to be trespassed. Listen.
All right, ma'am.
Escorting me out, and I'll never fly with them again.
Ma'am, since you no longer have a valid ticket or business on this side of the airport, we gotta escort you out to the public side, okay? You ready?
It's on that flight.
If you don't leave, you'll be under arrest for criminal trespass. This is your warning right here. Ma'am, if you don't leave right now, you could be under arrest for criminal trespass. Let's go. You ready? Let's go. Come on.
So it takes her a while, and they're trying to coax her. I thought the Dallas cops were being very, very patient with this woman.
It sounds like it.
I thought they were remarkably patient. And not like dragging her out, because they were just standing there and she wasn't moving for a while, and they're saying you got to leave now. And I thought that their restraint, was really exemplary. Then, as she starts moving and they're walking her back out to exit the secure area after you go through TSA security and ID check and all that, listen to this.
100% that flight also is not making it.
All right, so she's rambling. Hold on, listen.
There's a lot of people on that flight. Oh yeah, until y'all see that flight blow up.
Until you see that flight bleeping blow up. Did you hear that?
You really can't say that in an airport, can you?
Or
anywhere.
But she wasn't charged. She wasn't charged. So then they escort her out. Then there's pictures of her sitting at the curb, like curbside drop-off. She's just sitting on the curb at curbside drop-off where people drop off passengers.
So has she come out with this? Is it like what drugs?
Well, we have a 2-minute statement to play from the meltdown lady. Remember, she's an attractive woman. She looked fairly put together. She had like a $1,200 Goyard bag.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's rather hot, I would have to say.
In the apology video, she looks really good.
I know nothing about the video. I have not seen it, but I'm going to make a guess.
What?
Does she blame it on like a weird medication mix of like Benadryl?
Let's listen to the apology video. But that other audio that I just played, where she's talking about the plane blowing up.
100% that flight.
She had earlier said that if you want to stay on the plane, you're going to die. And a lot of people on that flight.
Until y'all see that flight blow up.
Okay.
I mean, those cops are being very, very patient.
Yeah.
I remember the plane was deplaned. They had to rescreen all the passengers. Remember that? Everyone had to come off the plane. They were delayed 3 hours? They had to rescreen all the baggage, all the passengers, everything. So now here's the apology. This Tiffany Gomez, Gomas. Then she is, over the weekend, she puts out this video apology. And I tell you what, she looks pretty hot in this apology video. I thought she looked pretty attractive on the plane having her little mental meltdown. But in the video, she's got makeup on and she's all put together. She's wearing looks like an expensive business suit. She's got a blazer on. And she's apologizing. And people are saying, now there's a new conspiracy brewing that people are saying online that it's not her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, it's her. But listen to the apology. Let's go.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the Crazy Plane Lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable.
Now, that's good. That's good. Taking responsibility for your actions. So she gets a point right there. That's a point right there. All right, next.
Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case.
No.
My use of profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened.
I mean, she's looking very attractive here. The eyebrows are a little Uncle Leo looking. All right, but
It's a very sexy Uncle Leo. I mean,
but she's very sexy looking here. But Uncle Leo, like in Seinfeld, where his eyebrows got singed off, and didn't Elaine draw them on with a black Sharpie?
very thick.
Right? All right, here we go.
We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see.
Well, because these days, you have to assume that you're being recorded by multiple cameras. Because if there's an incident, the first thing people do is they grab their cameras and they hit record. That's what everyone does. That's why with events, you've got 29 different angles on some of these crazy stories. Here we go.
Multiple times.
She's getting a little emotional here.
Oh, it's okay, baby.
Trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse.
Trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse.
Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive, and
it's very invasive. You did this. So she's taking responsibility. Now she's like trying to like it's very invasive. You did this. I mean, you made it possible.
I like everything up to this point, but now it's like, just like you said.
All right, hang on. We got 30 seconds left. Let's see if we have what we're waiting for.
Unkind. And I don't know
invasive, unkind.
What I would do without the love and support of my friends and family.
Okay, so she's saying she's getting love and support from her friends and family.
They are loyal to a fault, and I don't know what I did to deserve them. Sorry, y'all. I hope that I can use this experience and do a little bit of good in the world, and that is what I intend to do. I hope that you guys can accept my apology and I can begin to move on with my life.
Nope.
2 minutes and 9 seconds. Where the hell is the explanation of what caused you to melt down and freak out on the American Airlines flight from Dallas to Orlando? What caused it? Why were you talking about that mother bleeper is not real back there and you're all going to die? The plane's going to blow up. What caused this crazy behavior? Tiffany, you needed to put this to bed. People are still going to talk and speculate. You've elongated. You've exacerbated the situation now because now you've left us hanging. If you're going to cut a 2 minute, 9 second video, I mean, come up with something that you took a Benadryl and you had a drink at the airport. You got to come up with something.
Anything would have been better.
That she's non-answering.
This is a fairly good apology.
Here's what it checks the boxes of Roxanne Wilder's crisis management team: honesty, humility, and humor.
But
and
also,
she did all of that.
But
then
hotness.
And Froggy's crisis management team, hotness.
She looks pretty damn hot in the video. But so she did a lot of good things, and she looks good. She doesn't look insane. She looks normal and very attractive in the apology video, but she didn't explain. She didn't get, so that's going to enhance and elongate and extend the story because here we're trying to guess, well, what the hell were you on? Something caused that crazy behavior on the airplane, and now the crazy behavior from the police acts on body cams, or maybe she is medicated and she didn't take her medication, or maybe she had some reaction. We need to know what happened. You got to tell us, why did you behave that way? That is the $1 million question here.
And we really deserve it if you think about it.
We do.
I love you, Tiffany.
Since she didn't tell us, we're going to have to just Make assumptions. I'm going angel dust.
You know what?
Wow, you went from 0 to 100 really fast.
I don't think she was on angel dust.
We don't know.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I wasn't going to do this. I'm going to have to do it now. I'm going to have our voiceover guy go, "This is the MJ Morning Show." And then we'll use the clip. "Those mother bleepers aren't real" on Q105. All right.
That's good.
Hey, Andrew, let's get that sweeper built for the MJ Morning Show, okay? All right. And let's have that as soon as possible. Maybe you can put it together before the end of the show. I don't know. So we need to get those aren't real sweeper for the MJ Morning Show.
We need to incorporate that into all of our imaging.
Yeah. Wow. So that's the update on that situation. Oh, and speaking of airplanes, Fester, how many times have you airdropped the Kermit the Frog with his green wang hanging out on unsuspecting passengers on various flights that you've been on?
Not only on flights, but in courthouses, in restaurants.
That's smart.
In public settings. I see who's on the airdrop, and then I drop him a picture of Kermit the Frog naked.
Fester has this terrible picture. It's Kermit the Frog, and he's got like total frog genitalia hanging down, and it's Kermit the Frog. Hello, everybody. It's Kermit the Frog. And, dude, don't do it on an airplane because we have a news. When I saw this, Fester's just a walking disaster. Also, your pilferage over the weekend. We got to talk about that.
I know. What are you doing?
Yeah,
What am I doing?
You can't go to the Waffle House? You can't stop in at Denny's or IHOP or something?
Why?
You can't find a local, one-off mom-and-pop breakfast place?
I'm going to live that thug life. I got to
What is that place up on Dale? Poppin' Sons or something? Or
Yeah, Poppin'.
whatever. All right. So, a Southwest passenger says a man was escorted off her flight after he sent her an explicit photo and video before takeoff. Fester, you are going to get...
for sending this explicit photo of Kermit the Frog?
Andrew, can you take Fester's camera? Do you have it?
You're insane.
All right, this is the photo of Kermit the Frog. Fester will airdrop this to people. You're going to get booted off the airplane. Here's a story of a Southwest passenger said the man was removed from her flight after he sent an explicit photo and video. Elizabeth Huffman was in a huff. Said the man airdropped the disturbing content before the flight from Las Vegas to Dallas. Southwest said it's investigating the incident and does not condone this type of behavior. That's the way you end up on Southwest's You Can't Fly Our Airline Anymore list as well. Dude,
Not for sending naked.
Stop sending the naked Kermit the Frog picture to people on your airplane. Don't airdrop it.
I'll send it
Now,
to
I'm not
everybody.
an Apple customer, so I don't have an iPhone.
You wouldn't come up on my airdrop.
Exactly, because I use Android. But a lot of people have the iPhone, obviously. I'm warning you, Fester, this is going to catch up to you. You're going to be waiting to depart somewhere, and you're going to be escorted off the flight. Stop sending the naked Kermit picture to other people on the airplanes that you're on.
All right. I'll stop sending the naked
You know what?
Kermit picture.
You know what? You're being a wise ass here, and you're going to get yourself in trouble.
I'm sure I
Kermit
will.
the Hog.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Hog here.
Yeah, I don't think that's frog genitalia
Dude, you want
attached
to
to
see
Kermit.
this? You see Kermit.
He's got a hog, all right.
Kermit the Hog, all right.
So Elizabeth Huffman, 27 years of age, and her sister were flying home to Texas after visiting their mother for a family vacation. They had a layover in Las Vegas. She told Insider that she received the first explicit photo from the man right after we had boarded the plane. I've been airdropped random pictures in public before, like a couple of times. It's always been some stupid cartoon or something. So I really didn't think twice about it. So I just opened it up, and it was a pic. Rhymes with dick.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Rhymes with Rick. I'm sorry.
Rhymes with Rick.
We just boarded the flight, and I was like, "That's so gross." But literally, anyone in the airport could have sent that to me.
See, but nobody says a naked picture of Kermit the Frog is so gross. They're actually like, this is great.
Huffman said that she declined multiple airdrop requests from the same person over the next several minutes. As soon as I declined, they tried again 4 or 5 times. At that point, I was just like, oh, my God, what's going on? And I just opened it up. This time, it was an innocuous photo taken of an airplane, out an airplane window. and her sister got the same photo. Then a few minutes later, I get another picture. This time it's a video that was very, very graphic.
Ew, what a creep, dude.
Yeah, Southwest confirmed that it's investigating the allegation. We're aware of the claim and absolutely do not condone this type of behavior. We're conducting an internal investigation and will take appropriate action pending the outcome of our fight. You know what's going to happen? This person is going to be banned from flying Southwest. Fester, if you know what's good for you, stop sending the naked Kermit the Frog picture to passengers on your flight.
What's not going to L&L charge?
L&L.
Lewd and lascivious?
Lewd and lascivious behavior. What happens if a kid opens that thing up? Dude, you could be charged with like a sex crime or something.
Dude, put me in front of a jury of my peers, okay? Put me in front of 12 chubby, sarcastic people and show them the picture of naked Kermit the Frog.
You have no belief that you're going to end up with a jury of fat, sarcastic people. I'm just telling you right now.
I swear.
The flight attendants made an announcement asking the man to come forward, but
how embarrassing.
He did. Yes. Well, the passengers sending pornographic videos and Rick pics, please.
Yeah, that's me.
Please raise your hand. Please hit your flight attendant call button if you're sending out lewd and lascivious photos to passengers on this flight. Eventually, two boys a few rows in front of her identified the man. So two boys apparently saw the guy doing it and ratted the dude out. They immediately escorted him off the flight, adding the flight attendant later approached Huffman and said the man was, this is unbelievable. You ready for this?
Yes.
They said the man was an off-duty pilot for Southwest.
Shut up.
Yeah. They immediately escorted him off the flight, adding the flight attendant later approached the woman and said the man was an off-duty pilot for Southwest. That is probably not going to end up very well for his Southwest career.
What is he doing?
I mean, they like to have the sense of humor with their pilots and their staff and everything, but that's not really funny.
Now, Southwest, keep in mind, Southwest would not confirm whether the person was a Southwest employee. We do not have confirmation. All we know is the flight attendant apparently said, oh, yeah, it's an off-duty Southwest pilot. We don't know. But that's what the woman is claiming that she was told. Is that not crazy?
And creepy.
I have a terrible cockpit joke that I can't make right now, so I'm just going to shut up for a
Yeah, why
second.
don't you shut and stop sending these photos. Now, Fester, there's something else we have to address.
What? We don't have to address anything.
Oh, I think we do. So who did you wambookie and scamulate this weekend?
It's not a who.
It was Hyatt Place?
It's a corporation.
It was the Hyatt Place. Yeah.
And which Hyatt Place was this?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. I want to put the employees on alert.
No.
And look at the way you brag about it. You're so...
the way I brag about it?
You sent a text with pictures of your free breakfast at the Hyatt Place.
To my close friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to out
Why don't you go to a breakfast place and pay for breakfast?
You can't spend $10, $12 on. So Fester's deal is Fester goes to the hotels that have the free breakfast for guests that stay there in a room overnight.
Dude, so
and
what?
then they have breakfast served from 6 to 11 or 6 to 10 or whatever it is. Fester, on his way to work, selling RVs, Fester just stops in. How many places are on your list for free hotel breakfasts?
I mean,
how many?
Up to 20.
All right. So how'd you pick the Hyatt Place on Saturday morning?
Because I missed a turn for the Holiday Inn Express.
so, dude, this is going to catch up with you as well. You're going to get trespassed. No, you're going to get found out. They're going to call the cops, and you're going to get a trespass warning.
Right, did you guys see the picture of that waffle?
It looked delicious.
So good.
Did you bring the whole family?
So good.
Or did you go by yourself?
I went by myself.
Have you ever brought the whole family?
Not the whole family, but I did take my kids once.
Oh, my. So you're teaching your kids to steal free breakfast from a hotel?
I told them we were going to a fancy place for breakfast, and it was the Embassy Suites, and they had an omelet station.
Did you tell your kids?
No.
You didn't tell them that this was
scamming? Daddy, don't we have to pay?
Bill's taking care of kids.
It's on the house.
Where'd you go to your free scam pool that you got out of Roxanne's sister afterwards?
It wasn't. I had to buy a ticket.
I'm posting this right now on my Instagram.
Everything's a scam with this guy.
It is. Everything's a racket with Fester.
You've been a great mobster.
Listen, dude, You can't live this life.
It's Fester Soprano.
I don't know that Tony Soprano was bumming free Belgian waffles off of the Hyatt place.
It's Fester Walnuts.
He took any opportunity, though. Remember when he saw the wine sitting there? You're the same way. You don't think.
And hang on, let me do voice to text here.
You're crazy.
What are you talking about?
This is a picture of Fester scamming free breakfast at the Hyatt place on Saturday morning.
Oh, you're
don't like tag.
Oh no, I just did voice to text.
Yeah, don't tag
Fester.
Don't tag Hyatt Place in there.
Yeah,
this is a picture of. I am doing the whole damn. I'm telling the truth. This is a picture of Fester scamming free breakfast at the. Oh, it did Higher Place. HIGHI.
Yes.
All right, Hyatt.
HYATT.
Thank you. HYATT.
So
at Hyatt Place on Saturday. I don't need to be on Hyatt Place Saturday morning.
Put a picture of me in the break room.
Hold on. He was not a guest. This is one of Fester's scams.
Oh, burn. You got me good.
This is one of Fester's rackets. Somebody's racket.
You want to know what else was good? The eggs. Really good.
You should go to Hampton.
Okay, I'm posting this right now. So, folks, if you want to see Fester and his pilfered waffle at Hyatt Place, go. I just posted it. It's posted right now. It's on Certified MJ Radio.
Yeah.
Fester took this selfie, and the Hyatt Place, they're going to be able to identify the brick wall. Yes, they're going to be able to identify that's inside their lobby or wherever they serve their free breakfast.
Who cares?
So Fester's just driving by. Ooh, I'm hungry. I don't want to pay. Oh, look, let me. There's one of the hotels that has free breakfast for their overnight guests. Let me just pull in there and pretend I'm a guest. Fester even has a rolling bag that he keeps in his trunk so he can wheel a bag in to make him look like he's a customer. He even has room keys he has plastic room keys from various places. So it looks like he has the room key for the place.
That's right. So the holiday.
Did you have a Hyatt Place room key or no?
I do not have a Hyatt Place.
Oh, did you try to go to the front desk and grab one that someone left?
No, but I had my wheelie bag and I started calling somebody's name when I got there, so they thought I was looking for somebody.
Oh my gosh, you got the whole thing worked out.
I was like, Becky.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
Yeah.
You are unbelievable.
Such theatrics.
You know what was unbelievable? The bacon. It was really good.
Bacon, eggs, waffles.
Well, it wasn't too thick.
Folks, if you want to see Fester holding the waffle, now was this the waffle where you pour the batter in and you make your own?
Yes, with it has the 2.5 minute countdown.
Yeah,
it goes, beep, 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 boop, and then you have to flip it over.
You are incorrigible. I can't believe you.
The waffle does look good.
Did you make it to the pool at all this weekend?
Nah, no pool this weekend. maybe this week.
Folks, go look at the picture. It's on my Instagram right now. It's at Certified MJ Radio. So go see Fester stealing from the Hyatt Place, free breakfast. And let's see, if you're driving from Lutz out to your RV job.
It's off of Fowler, okay?
All right,
it's off of Fowler. It's by USF.
It's the Hyatt Place off of Fowler.
It's on 56, kind of like behind the Wawa.
Right,
yeah, it's
Hyatt Place off of Fowler. Fester popped in, not a guest, and just walked in and got free breakfast from you guys.
That's right.
That's steal. You know what? That's theft of services and merchandise.
You think we have a hotel manager that listens that can tell us what happens if they bust?
You know what? That's a good question. Hold
I
on.
bet you they don't bust people.
Let me.
Right.
I bet you they don't bust people.
I'll tell you what. Let me ask right now. What time is it? 8:44. I'll tell you what. If you are a hotel employee or a hotel manager, call us right now. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. How often do people pull this free breakfast scam by rolling in as a non-guest? 800-990-1047. If you're a hotel manager or a hotel motel employee and you offer the free breakfast or the continental breakfast as an amenity for your guests, how often does this happen? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Fester.
You got to know where to go. I mean, places like the Hampton Inn, they don't have breakfast all day, but they have the coffee.
Go to Waffle House and spend $10.
No.
Hampton Inn's robust coffee is top notch.
Yeah, Hampton Inn coffee, good stuff. Holiday Inn Express, good stuff. Holiday Inn Express has a cinnamon roll.
Now you figured out a way to scam the free chocolate chip cookies at Doubletree?
You just take them.
You just walk right
No,
by
usually
them.
they have them behind the counter. So, We'll see if any hotel managers call up. But Fester, you got to stop stealing free. But how many places do you have in rotation for your free breakfast theft?
About 20.
You've been doing it for 20
That's
years.
right. You already said that.
Every direction. You have different places.
Unbelievable. And you've got plastic room keys for how many different chains?
I don't know. All of them? About half a dozen of them?
Oh, my God. Andrew's screening calls. We're hoping to get a hotel manager or a hotel employee to see what they think of Fester's racket.
What are they going to do? Call the police?
The phones are ringing. Andrew's screening.
What?
Andrew, hurry up because I'm up against the wall here. I'm running late.
They're going to stop busting, drug dealers to
Guess
pinch
what?
me.
You're going to get a trespass.
Ooh, a trespass.
Or they might decide to press charges for theft of services. They'll value the price of the meal at $15 or whatever.
It's crazy talk. Just a little bit of.
I'm just going to. Andrew's screening calls, and I'm just going to grab one cold here. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Are you in the hotel business?
Hi, good morning. Yes, I am.
All right, can you pick up the regular phone because the hands-free is pretty rough?
No, I'm sorry. I'm in the car driving.
Oh, okay. All right. Do me a favor. Talk wherever your hands-free mic is. Try to talk right in that direction, okay?
Well, Fester, I already have bad news for you. This guy's a rule follower.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Give the wrong answer.
Can you hear me a little better now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I do work in a hotel, and it's a tough situation. Down at St. Petersburg Hyatt Place, we used to have homeless people come in there, believe it or not. And
so wait a minute. You actually work at a Hyatt Place?
Well, about a couple of years ago I did, yeah. And it was a problem. And you had to keep an eye out for it. And once you identify it, all the other team members would all be in the same loop together. And we would just politely ask the person to set the food down and exit the building. You just don't want to create a scene in front of the guests that are paying. I can't believe there's somebody actually doing that. I mean, I got to comment on the elaborate thinking behind the plan of bringing his own room key and his luggage. But what we would do, if it happened at my hotel now, we would not. We'd have to be absolutely positively sure. We would call the police.
But Fester does not look homeless, really.
Yeah, so would it be better?
He's going to call the police.
So would it be better if he dressed like homeless?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We would have the person trespass, but we would not want to alert the person so that they have to be present when the police show up. So one of these days, if you sent your text out to the hotels and somebody identifies them, I got to be honest, the police will just show up and he will be issued trespass orders, and that'll be on his record.
Yep.
Yeah, the police aren't worried about a couple of Belgian waffles, my friend. They aren't. Here's another thing.
The hotel is.
But you are pretty shocked that a member of the MJ Morning Show is pilfering free breakfast at the Hyatt Place, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a pilot for Southwest doing the pictures. I mean, it's just.
And Fester also airdrops naked pictures of Kermit the Frog.
I don't work at a hotel. It's nothing like that. It's a terrible example. Sir, you want to know what I really do when I... Yeah, let me tell you what I do want to do. Let me tell you what I do when I really want to seal the deal. I show up in pajamas.
Oh,
I wear like those long flannel pajamas.
Hey,
and like a T-shirt.
What was your first name again?
My first name is Rich. Love your show.
All right, so Rich, hey, quick question. So thanks for loving the show. I appreciate it. Are you still in the hotel and hospitality business, or you moved on?
I'm the director of the food and beverage department, and what bothers me the most is we work really hard to keep our costs down, and that's not helping.
Yeah, Fester.
He's the director of food and beverage.
So wait a minute. You're the food and beverage director where now?
I guess I could say AC Marriott Clearwater Beach.
Oh, Marriott Clearwater Beach. Yeah. So hey, listen, I know folks
You
who
ever
work
stolen from this guy?
Yeah.
Huh?
All right. Yeah. Watch out for post. You know what? They're going to end up posting your picture on like all the places that have free breakfast in the morning. You're going to have your picture posted behind the front counter. Look out for this guy.
I'll tell him I'm Mr.
Actually,
Hampton.
our breakfast is $19.95 for people like him.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there.
He'll ever be at our hotel.
Thanks for the call. Thanks for listening, buddy.
That's the call we were looking for.
Love you guys. My pleasure. Have a great morning. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That is exactly folks, we can ask for anything. Our listenership is so vast, I can ask for anything these days and get it. Hey, here's another one.
He seemed a little whiny, if you ask me.
No, he doesn't.
A little
No,
whiny.
it wasn't that he's whiny. He was a rule follower.
You
That's
seem
all.
a little thievy, all right?
Yes, yes.
All right. Jeff is in Land O' Lakes. Hello, LOL. You're on.
Oh, Oh, hey.
Hey, Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. How's it going?
We're great. What's the story?
Yeah, so, basically, I was telling the other guy that, I was a former employee at the Vinoy, actually, in St. Pete, back in 2021, right outside, coming out of the pandemic. And, once I worked there, you're right at the, the valet. I wasn't actually, like, in the hospitality service, but I was a valet kid. And there was this lady, me and my buddy were watching, and she snuck in successfully, like, at that little ballroom and towards the back. I don't know if you're familiar with the Vinoy.
Yeah, many times, yes.
Yeah. So there was a lady that was working. Her name was Miranda, and she's like checking for like, okay, if you're a guest, she has to verify what room number, all this, that, and this. She saw the perfect opportunity. She saw that somebody else was trying to sneak in. I guess probably a friend of hers. She was the decoy, and this other lady, the original one, saw that, hey, the decoy's working, let me sneak in. And she got in, and she even took a to-go box to take with her as she left. And, they were having like a 5-star breakfast that day. Anything you can imagine, eggs, pancakes.
Sounds delicious.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for the
wait,
call,
wait,
buddy.
I got a question for Jeff.
Wow, go ahead.
Jeff, did you ever see any ghosts at the Vinoy? Is that true?
Always stop it with your
no,
ghost.
it's haunted, right?
Any what? I'm sorry?
Ghosts. Ooh.
Ghosts?
Yeah, I heard it was haunted.
Ghosts. No, I've definitely heard many rumors because, it's an older hotel. But, no, I haven't heard any ghosts.
Not out at the valley part. Okay.
Jeff, thanks for the call, buddy. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Jeff.
Of course, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. First of all, I've been to the Vinoy brunch before, and if you just don't sit down, you can eat and move, eat and move.
Jeez. All right, 8:52 at the MJ Morning Show. I am running so freaking late right now. All right, quick break. Back in a sec. I'm looking at my list of stuff. When we get back, you got to hear this doorbell camera story. I got 2 doorbell cameras. Did you see what happened with that house explosion in Pennsylvania? This is insane, but the mystery is massive. When you see a house blow up like this and it was captured on a doorbell camera down the street, you think, oh my God, it had to be blank, but they're saying it was not. So what the heck caused this? This is Hey, Andrew, get the video up. Get the house explosion video up on Videos Mentioned, MJ Morning Show. We'll get to that next. There's a phone scam that is so sad. There's a phone scam that is so despicable, you're not going to believe this. All right, stand by. We're back in a second. Don't move. We're loaded next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Now. Crew here, 9:04, running a little late because we took those phone calls, and those were good phone calls to take, by the way. That was well worth being a little late to take the calls on Fester's weekend racket, his free breakfast at local hotels that offer free food guests.
This job's cramping my style because by the time the show's over, all the
so's the free breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you got to do it on weekends when we don't do a live show. You got the MJ Morning Show on Q105, MJ and the Crew, Roxanne and Fester and Froggy, 9:05. Man, it's been a pretty wacky, busy Monday show. A couple of things about, 8, 9 people said hello to me at Shooter's World yesterday. I went in late yesterday afternoon to Shooter's World over on Fletcher. Just to, check my proficiency with the FN57 and the SIG 365. And I said, hey, personal protection, home protection, all's good. Just a little practice. And no, seriously, about 9 or 10 people's like, hey, MJ, what's going on? Love the show. So if I ran into you at Shooter's World yesterday, thank you for saying hello. And listen, if ever I see you out, or if ever you see, well, you're going to see me out. But
he's not looking for you.
If ever you see me out and about, please say hi. I love it. Listen, it's, some, I didn't want to bother you. You're not bothering me. The fact is that if you listen, you help pay my bills. So I owe you a debt of gratitude. If you're an MJ Morning Show listener and you see me out and about, please say hello. Also, last week, thanks to Nick at Banco Overhead Doors, they came out, and I had another broken spring on my garage door, and Banco came out and fixed it, and appreciate it. And I want to mention Gene. Gene is the tech that came out, and he's a listener. So I wanted to just say, hey, Gene, thanks for listening to the show. I really appreciate it. And shout out to Banco, who they put my openers in. So my openers on my multiple garage doors are Banco, and they did a great job.
Sure.
A great price. And, remember I told the story about my neighbor's problem? Remember the story of my neighbor's garage door? I mean, it's crazy. I told the story a couple of months ago.
Some hack went and he was there all day.
But wait a minute. So, and this is what's great about Banco. They gave me, a price, and it's a reasonable price. It's a great reasonable price for garage springs. But, they came right out and they give you the number. Unlike my neighbor had this crazy story that I told, and this is a company that advertises quite a bit. I've seen TV commercials and I think radio, and they came out and they started, and this is like one spring was broken on my neighbor's garage door, and he said, "Oh yeah, that's going to be $950," and my neighbor's like, "What? $950 for one spring? What are you kidding me?" It's like a $350 job. It's not $900. And then so it started out. So this is a different company. My experience with Banco over the years has been fantastic. And so they came out and gave me a great price, and that's the price they're going to give you, a great price just right off the bat. And this other company told my neighbor like $950, and my neighbor said, "Get out of here, get lost." And this is another company. I don't want to mention the name, but it's a pretty big company. And my neighbor said, "Get out of here." And then the guy said, "Well, how much do you want to pay?" Then the price starts going down. How much do you want to pay?
How much you want to pay?
$700, $600. I was like, are you kidding me? How about having a real price, a fair price for the parts, the labor? How about just having a fair price off the bat? And the point is, with Banco, they were fair just right off the bat. It's just a fair, and I've used them before. They put all my openers in about 10 years ago because I have multiple doors, and they did a great job. Those things are still just humming along with no issues at all. So then with the other company that my neighbor used, I'm like, I'm never calling them. Not only are they like playing games with prices, then remember the guy was there at 10 a.m. and I went out, I come back, and it's like 5 in the afternoon. The guy is still there. So I call my neighbor up. I said, "Mike, what's going on with your garage door?" He's like, "This guy has no idea what the hell he's doing."
Oh, God.
It was a nightmare. It's like a big company. I see their trucks on the road. I'm like, what is going on with this? So, again, thanks to Gene listens to the MJ Morning Show over at Banco, so I do appreciate it. So we are so late today. We also have to give away our first title and song to listen for the MJ Trip a Day. It is back. Folks, the MJ Trip a Day is back, and we're going to do this in a very familiar method in just minutes between 9 and 9:20. We're sitting at 9:10 right now. We're going to give you the song title and the artist. We're going to give you the song to listen for today. It'll happen sometime before 6 o'clock. It'll happen sometime before the workday is over. And when you hear the song that I'm about to tell you what it is, when you hear it played, you want to be the seventh caller at 800-990-1047, and you will win the trip a day. Now, the trip a day today is a 3-day staycation at Plantation on Crystal River. So how would you like a nice 3-day getaway? It's gorgeous up there. 3-day staycation, Plantation on Crystal River. The song you're listening for is... Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take it to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? All right, obviously that's Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. No, I'm kidding.
Good song.
All right, you're listening for Kokomo by the Beach Boys. When you hear Kokomo anytime today, it's going to play guaranteed sometime later today. When you hear it, be the seventh caller, 800-990-1047, and win that 3-day staycation at Plantation on Crystal River. Good luck from the MJ Morning Show. We'll do it all this week, all tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so hope you win. On to this doorbell camera explosion up in Pennsylvania. Fester, you got to bring this video up because this... Froggy, have you seen this yet?
No, not yet.
You have got to see this. It is wicked. So, Andrew, you have it posted on mjmorningshow.com, right? All right, just go to mjmorningshow.com.
Okay.
And go to videos mentioned on the show. Folks, go to videos mentioned at mjmorningshow.com. So Fester's going there right now.
Fester, have you seen it?
And where's videos mentioned?
Livestream.
No, go scroll up. No, scroll up. Top of the page. Where is it? Oh, okay. So it's as heard. Yeah, okay. So it's right at the top. It's as heard on the MJ Morning Show. Click on that.
Click.
All right. Now, right there. Just refresh.
Ring camera.
It's Ring camera catches a house explosion in Pennsylvania. Hey, there's no link on there.
There's no link.
Hey, Andrew, there's no link. There's a headline, but no link. So the link didn't get published. I don't know what the hell's going on. But, folks, while we work this out, because I want Fester to see this thing.
I want to see it.
What's going on with the link, Andrew? Do you know? Just a headline. Well, let me give you the facts, and then you got to see this video. There is footage from a Ring doorbell camera. This is in a suburb of Pittsburgh. 5 people were killed, and others, yes, 3 houses destroyed. The house that blew up is like toothpicks.
Jeez, that's awful.
And then the 2 houses, go ahead and back to MJ Morning Show and refresh. It should be there now.
Okay.
The link wasn't put up. Now it's there. So the house that exploded is done. And then you have the 2 houses on either side, to the left and the right. Those houses were destroyed. Then many other houses in the neighborhood had windows blown out and all kinds of crap. It's just absolutely insane. This was late morning on Saturday in Plum, Pennsylvania. This is just outside of Pittsburgh. Police responded to calls that multiple houses were on fire due to an explosion that occurred in this neighborhood. Victims not publicly identified yet. 5 people died. 2 others were hospitalized in stable condition. Another remains in critical condition. They said the house explosion is not from natural gas. What the hell caused this? Fester, go back to mjmorningshow.com. Is the link posted yet? I also emailed it to you last night.
That's an email.
But you have got to see this explosion. All right, there it is. Got it. I click on that link. All right, Fester, let me grab this. All right.
You click it.
All right, so here we go.
None of this stuff is clickable.
All right, hey, you want to check that link again? Andrew, I don't know what's going on with it. Here it is.
Date goes to X.
All right, it goes to Twitter. So click. You got to click on the date, which that doesn't make much sense.
Why did the house explode?
Yeah, why did the house explode? And then, all right, here we go. Here's the Ring doorbell. Watch this. This is insane. Watch the house explode. Look at Froggy's face. Froggy, bring your microphone over. You can drag your mic over to that computer.
5 people perished.
Well, apparently houses next door as well, we think. Look at the house.
That's like special effects in a movie. It doesn't even seem real.
The house next door, that thing got blown up too, sort of.
Both houses next door destroyed.
Oh.
The main house and the house to the left and the right, both neighboring houses were destroyed. This is like a quiet suburban neighborhood.
Put the volume up.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's a hit job.
I don't know if there was video, if there's audio on this, but is there? All right. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. We pulled the explosion audio. That's right. All right, let me roll this back. You got to hear this audio. Listen. You have never seen anything like this. The house blows up like it's something in a movie. This is a big house.
It blew the door off the house that was half a block away.
This is a nice neighborhood with nice houses, and a neighbor's Ring doorbell captures. You see, you got parts. You got a house that's 2 blocks away where the Ring doorbell camera is. And it's like their screen door is blown off. There's got crap falling off their porch. You look at the shrubbery move. Look at all the trees and the shrubs move.
Look at the shrapnel that's hitting the house from blocks away.
I mean, if they're saying it was not a natural gas explosion,
that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Did the guy have a pile of dynamite? Did someone commit suicide by blowing up, I don't know, like ammonium nitrate? Are they saying what it is yet?
They're saying the residents weren't there.
Oh, the people weren't in the house?
No.
All right. So 5 people died adjacent? So no, you're saying, hold on. You're saying no one was in the house that blew up?
Scratch that.
Yeah,
Scratch that. Delete that statement. That was from an explosion in February of
Live from the news center, we're going to go to
Roxanne. There were people in the house. That's why I'm saying. Why are you giving me erroneous information over there?
There's another story that says doorbell camera captures mysterious explosion that flattened a mansion.
You got to watch.
So, it's the same headline.
Yeah, you got to watch. You got to look at the date. This just
see
happened
that.
on Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the date.
This has been an RNN report.
Yeah. So this has been a Roxanne erroneous news network.
Hey, but no, maybe we're onto something. What's the deal with all these different exploding houses?
Let me put this back on track. All right, so there were people in the house, so people in the house died. You've got 2 houses next door that were destroyed, but this video is the craziest thing you've seen. It is posted at mjmorningshow.com and heard on the MJ Morning Show. So top row, you'll see heard on the MJ Morning Show. You've got to go see this house explode on the Ring doorbell. And they're saying it could take months for this investigation to figure out what the hell happened. But they're saying when you see something like this is like 99.9999% a natural gas explosion. And they're saying, nope, no natural gas involved in this.
Does that mean it couldn't have been like a meth deal? Like a
lot of meth.
Does that take that out?
That's a lot of meth.
Some force.
Or the guy had like Timothy McVeigh bags of ammonium nitrate and diesel fuel in the garage. Who knows?
Do you remember earlier this year?
This is sky freaking high. This is blown to kingdom come.
Blown from the insides out, just gone.
Earlier this year, there was another big explosion.
Oh, Roxanne, hold on. She's got breaking news on some dirigible that just blew up. Where was that just happened? A dirigible in Lakehurst, New Jersey?
Nobody was hurt.
Or whatever that, whatever that. What was the name of that?
Yes.
Something called the Hindenburg? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, look at the date. 1930. Yeah, 1937, whatever it was.
Something.
All right.
So there was another big explosion this year of a chocolate factory in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
that's right.
The chocolate factory was outside of Erie, right?
It's a chocolate chip factory? Your favorite joke?
It is.
It's just a chocolate factory.
Right.
You manifested it.
You got to give more information, guys.
No,
it doesn't make sense.
I don't care that.
We do not have a lot of information on this house explosion, but That is crazy.
It's like a scene at a casino.
Do you hear? This is blocks away. Do you hear the chunks of stuff hitting? Listen. It's like wood and lumber is hitting the ground. Blocks away.
It's a good blow-up sound effect he used.
But the house, you can see the house is there, and then it gets obliterated by this ball of fire. I want to know what the hell caused that, because that is unbelievable. All right, then we have this phone scam. This is just sick. This is sad. I'd like to find out who's doing this and run them over with a funeral hearse.
Okay, it's a very specific vehicle.
Well, because it's a funeral home type scam that's being perpetrated here. This is terrible. Telephone scammers have now, they've sunk to new lows. They're going after family members who have lost a loved one who are planning a funeral. They will call the family, say they're from the funeral home, and then threaten that the burial service or the cremation is going to be canceled unless they make an immediate deposit.
Wow, that's low.
So they're finding out people who have died. They're seeing like maybe death notices with
obituaries,
death notices where there's enough information on family names and the family. So they track down these people and then claim they're calling from the funeral home, and they've gotten to make an immediate payment right away. Or else the services, the ceremony, the burial, the cremation, it's going to be canceled until you pay.
As if the people planning the service and dealing with the grief and loss of their loved one don't have enough to worry about.
Yeah, the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, government agency, is putting this out as a warning on their social media. And they say if there was a Scammers Hall of Fame, this one would make the top 10 list. Saying it's despicable. Starts with they look for obituaries, recent deaths. They find family members. You get all the details, survived by so-and-so and this person and that person. So then they use the internet. They track them down. They find the phone number. And then they wambuki them. They con them. They have multiple different angles. Some tell the family that there was a problem with their credit card or they need additional funds for the arrangements to stay on schedule.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why do we still do obituaries? Like in the newspaper.
What is?
Why wouldn't you do you do them online and you do them? So obituaries are also posted on funeral home websites. So you can go to the major funeral homes and they have the obituaries are listed online. Newspapers still publish them. You also have newspapers that publish them online. Then you have the funeral homes that publish them. So there's, what do you mean? Why would you still do obituaries?
You also
you want to stop saying that people died?
Well, no, but in the newspaper, who's reading the newspaper to see who died?
Well, you also put them like on websites that are like forever remember your loved one type
in memoriam type things.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so they're targeting Florida in a lot of places. So we've got some Florida targets here. Lisa Ann Motto lost her husband at 22 years to lung cancer just last month. And then she is a widow in Bonita Springs. That's south of the Bay Area. So she's in Bonita Springs and got an urgent call from a man saying that she needed to send $5,000 or an initial installment of $2,500 through Zelle or Apple Pay for insurance purposes because of the cremation. And she says, Lisa Ann Motto says that they catch you at a weak moment. You just lost your husband. I mean, how sick and low can you go to target grieving family members with this monetary scam tied to your deceased loved one? That's why I said I would like to track these people down and run them over with a funeral hearse. Multiple times. Put it in drive, then back it up, put it in reverse.
Hit them again.
Yeah, then they can have an obituary written about them and all their information is out there.
Call and scam.
Yeah, their relatives will get scammed. Yeah. So really, just a heads up, a little warning that scam is going around. And hopefully you don't lose a loved one, but if you do, that racket's going around. All right, we got to take a quick break. We're at 9:24 here at the MJ Morning Show, running a little late today. Final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next. So do not move. I got a lot of stuff. I got through like 20% of what I had planned today because we had a lot of spontaneous stuff on the show today. So I'm going to try to squeeze in everything that I can next. So it's going to be a rock solid, packed. It's going to be an A-list segment. Final chunk of the show is next here on the MJ Morning Show. So. I just got a text from Julian. He is crossing the border from a foreign country right now. No, he's not. He's not swimming across the Rio Grande, getting tangled up in that barrier in Texas. No. He is driving. I think they might be at the border right now. Hope they got in. I hope. You know what? Let me try Julian, because Julian and his friends, kind of like the last hurrah before everyone goes to college, they did a road trip up to Canada. So they spent like 4 days up in Montreal. I'm getting calls from him. Hey, Dad, what slot machine do I choose? Because up in Montreal, you know, all the Canadian provinces are like different for drinking age, but in Montreal, in Quebec, they can drink at 18. So they were able to drink at 18 and also go to the casino at 18, which I think casino's 18 in Florida as well.
Believe so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Drinking's a little older.
Let me call Julian quickly.
Did he end up getting accommodations?
Yeah, one of his other friends, they found a hotel. So they had to get a hotel room and cram 5 guys into the hotel. And I told him, you can't all 5 go to the front desk. You got to kind of like
stagger.
Only like 2 check in, then you got to stagger going up to the room.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, are you still in Canada or have you entered the United States?
We're still in Canada. The borderline's a little long. Currently, it's me, Wright, Mac, and Mason. We're up. Well, 3 of us are. Wright can't hang right now. He's a little out of it.
All right, dude, who's driving the car?
Mason's driving.
I'm driving right now. Wright's in the back. He's passed out.
All right, so hold on a minute. Are you, do you have a 0.0 blood alcohol?
Yeah. We're all good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you're because you guys were out late last night, right?
We were out late, but we got a solid 8 hours, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay, and then you don't have any residual blood alcohol, right?
No, we're
Nothing.
completely fine.
Pure caffeine.
Question:
Yeah.
Do all occupants of the car have to be awake and conscious crossing the border?
Wait a minute. So you want to know if all occupants of the car have to be awake?
I don't know if they need to be awake.
If one is out, is that okay?
I think the person, you have to be able to present your passport to the border guards. I don't know if you can have.
Hey, I got all 4 passports. I think we're chilling.
Yeah, I mean, when you pull up, MJ, you give all the passports at one time.
I realize that, but he might want to. What if the border guard? What if the Customs and Border Protection border guard? You guys, which border are you going to? Which is it? Where are you entering? What state?
Vermont.
You're going across the Canadian-Vermont border.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that could be... How long before you get to the border to get checked?
10 minutes. 5-10 minutes.
All right. The line is that long?
Yeah, man, it was busy this morning. I don't know who's really coming here.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen.
We're just... Yeah?
They might want to be able to talk to your inebriated, passed out friend in the back seat.
Dude, he's like a docile kindergartner right now. He pretty much he can't hang right now. That's pretty much it.
I mean, listen, this is my kid who I have images of him at 6 years old in first grade, and
just wait.
Now he's driving across the Canadian border into the United States after a fun weekend with his friends up in Montreal.
Yeah, taunting his buddy that he can't hang, apparently.
All right, so have you found the border?
Fester, buddy cannot hang. I promise you.
I heard you say that the first.
He sounds like he needs like a CPAP machine or whatever it's called.
Are you guys going to Interstate 89?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So we see exactly where you are. Fester brought up the border crossing, and it is. Does it say what city it is?
There's really no town near it. I guess the nearest
town
is.
There's really no town. It's all like farmland. There's a lot of corn.
Yeah. So
there's a town of Swanton.
Yeah, we almost fell asleep on the wheel and veered off into a field of corn.
Oh, will you stop telling me this? Stop it!
You're not helping.
Come on. All right.
I'm kidding. We're all good.
All right, Julian, we're on the air. How close are you to the actual border booth?
Oh, we're maybe 250 yards.
Oh yeah, you're not going to even be through there by the time we end the show in a few minutes.
Yeah, you're going to be there for a couple minutes.
All right. So you call me as soon as you get across the border. Call me so I know that you're okay and that you've exited Canada into the United States, into Vermont safely, okay?
All right, we got you.
All right, buddy. Call me back. All right, bye.
All right, I will. All right, bye.
Later, dude.
Bye.
Yeah,
What a bunch of dude bros.
That's what I want to. That's what I want to hear. Do all occupants of the car have to be conscious to cross the border? That's
a
what
good
I want to
question.
hear from my kid.
One time I had to cross the border. This is like the early 2000s. And I was in Toronto. We had an early flight.
Don't say Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
So we had an early flight at 5 a.m. out of Buffalo. So we're like, let's just go out all night and then just drive straight to the airport. So I was driving. We went to this play, Tony and Tina's Wedding, and my friend ended up hooking up with one of the actors in the play, and then they ran off in the car. And then when it was time to leave and drive across the border, I get in the car and it reeked like marijuana.
Oh my God!
And I was terrified.
That's great. So
yes.
you open the window at the border, and the border agent gets like a blast of ganja smoke.
Yes.
Isn't that the interactive play where they
it is the interactive play.
Sounds
like it was really interactive for her friend.
Tony and Tina. Are you making up those names?
No,
it's a play
thing.
where you're at a wedding.
Yeah.
And you're like a guest at their wedding, and it's an interactive play.
Yeah, and they pull people up from the audience and dance with them. And my friend was dancing with this one actor in the play, and then.
All right.
That's a hell of a closing move for that.
So I don't know if we're going to have any closure to this today. I might have to wait to to give you the results, whether Julian was able to get across the border.
He sounds a little tipsy, Dad.
Yeah, they don't sound completely sober.
No, Julian sounds fine.
He was loose as a goose.
No,
I've talked to Julian a lot of times. He's never that loose. He can't hang, Dad. Oh, we're great. We got a solid 8, Dad. We're good. We got nothing to worry about, Dad. Listen, he's loose.
All right, now, Julian also sent me a message. Let me see if this was via text. I don't know how to interpret this. I might need to call him back. But Julian sent me, I think he sent it on WhatsApp. Hang on, let me go to my WhatsApp. And let's see here.
What did he send you? A message?
No, he sent me a message about being responsible. Oh, he just sent me a picture of his friend passed out in the back seat. I just got that. No, Julian, let me find the message he sent me, but it was about being responsible.
Okay.
Oh, and then Chloe, I'm not going to be able to call Chloe this morning, but Chloe has a scary Uber story. Yeah, so
I don't like those.
Yeah, this happened over the weekend. It didn't happen to her. It happened to Chloe's roommate. Chloe's roommate had a massive, scary Uber story. So I'm going to get that tomorrow on the list. But what did Julian send me? Julian sent me, I can't find the text he sent me. Maybe it was to Michelle and me, but it was something to the effect. Oh, here it is. I got it. It was a group text to Michelle and me. Julian, at 4 o'clock this morning, Julian texted us, just so you know, I'm super responsible, slightly intoxicated individual. I'll explain when I'm home.
What? Drunk texting you guys?
Right.
He's having a good time.
Yeah.
Wait, how old is he?
Julian's 19 now. And guess what?
Drinking age in Quebec.
He just texted me what to look for on my texts, so they're listening to the show right now.
Oh, did they see our special mystery box?
I don't know if I don't think they were awake for the mystery box this morning.
Julian, go back about 2 hours on MJTV.
Hey, a couple of things. Is there anything fresh on Wander Franco? We opened the show with Wander Franco, the star shortstop Rays player who did not play on Sunday, but then was also pulled out of the dugout mid-game because of this rumor going around. A social media rumor hit that Wander Franco is having an inappropriate relationship with an underage girl.
Well, speaking of rumors, the Roxanne text line rumor mill is churning
what's
after that segment we did. And a lot of his defenders are saying he's innocent until proven guilty and that she's trying to extort him.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And, and I will make sure if this turns out to not to be a real story or if there's erroneous information here, I will spend just as much time talking about a cleanup versus the initial story. Because a lot of times an initial story hits and it's all the rage. It's a top story. It's a big headline, tons of time spent on the story. And let's say it turns out to be inaccurate or like a retraction situation, that gets a little teeny little amount of time or space if there is a need for a retraction. But I'll tell you right now that everyone's talking about this, that Major League Baseball is looking into these social media posts, which are saying that Rays shortstop Wander Franco is involved in an inappropriate underage relationship. And if that's not the case, we will spend just as much time unwinding that. But for his sake, hopefully it's not true. I mean, this dude, 22 years old, Wander Franco, 22 years old, signed a $182 million 11-year contract back in November of 21. And then there's an option in 2033 when he's going to be, a whopping like 31 years old or something?
Still a young man.
Yeah, and that could be worth another $223 million.
There's a popular wrestler a few years ago named Enzo Amore, and he got fired by the WWE because he got accused by something like this.
Yeah.
And it went to court and everything. It turns out the girl was just extorting him for money.
Gee, that sucks. That is terrible.
So, not to say that this is the case, but crazier things have happened.
Hey, that Cardi B microphone, what a shocker. That $99,500 deal on eBay for the microphone that Cardi B threw at that person in Vegas. Oh, what a shocker. The deal fell through. We told you last week when it ended that that's not a real deal. It's going to be a phony bid up to close to $100,000. We got to roll, man. We got a ton of stuff. Oh, that mob, that L.A. mall mob, did you see them rip apart that Nordstrom outside of Los Angeles?
That's crazy.
In Topanga? They ran in. They stole all kinds of like Bottega Veneta handbags and all kinds of designer handbags. They're ripping, and they had a lot of the handbags like on steel cables. They're ripping the whole racks out and dragging them out of the store with the handbags attached. I mean, it's crazy stuff. It was like a 50-person mob that did a smash and grab swarm on a Nordstrom. That is some sick, sad stuff there, man. Almost $100,000 in merchandise ripped off in minutes. That's crazy. Hey, Andrew, can you get that video up as well? We'll get that video up heard on the MJ Morning Show up at mjmorningshow.com. Folks, have a fantastic day. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show. As far as Mondays go, I thought today was a pretty damn good show.
Fun mystery box.
Yep, and the mystery box deal, man. Wow.
Check out MJTV, please.
Yeah, folks, if you're easily offended, don't go. But we did not reveal what was erroneously dropped off at Froggy's house by Amazon. Froggy got an Amazon package that was not theirs. They opened up the package because they didn't even see that it wasn't theirs on the label, and you're not going to believe what was inside. We would not talk about it on the air, but we did show it on MJTV. So MJTV, you go to mjmorningshow.com. What are you doing? Froggy, turn the device off.
Morse code.
Turn the device off. All right, folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Go to MJTV on mjmorningshow.com, and it's today's stream, and it'll be posted right after the show. Or you can, of course, watch live when we're on the air live. Have a great one, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, and let's be careful out there.